I just need to know, is it cold where you are? Because baby, Texas, honey, Houston, listen, they done flipped the script, baby. It is cold outside. I need to know if you guys are cold where you are, because baby, what in the world is going on? She said, it's windy here. Where are you at that it's windy? She said, yes, Dallas is cold. Girl, Tammy, what's up with Texas? She said, it's cold as fuck up here in Chicago, 23 degrees. Ooh. It say it's supposed to be 50 some degrees, but it says it feels like 34. So what in the world is up with that? She said Houston did the AC button. They did, girl. Girl, the wind is so loud outside. I mean, it sounds like the wind is trying to break in the house, baby. So it says it's 49 degrees right now, but it feels like 34 degrees. And it's supposed to get down to 37 degrees tonight. 37. Oh, 37. He said, Austin is going to be 86 Friday. We're going to be all right. 86 degrees in Austin, Texas? Damn. How is it 86 in, oh, hold on. You said this Friday? Let me look and see what we're supposed to be on Friday. Hold on. Let me see. Well, Friday, it says it's supposed to be 61. What's today? Today is, oh, yeah, it's supposed to be 61. So y'all supposed to be 80 something on Friday? Wow. She said, yes, I am in Texas right now. Girl, Texas is cold. Like, this is not something that we're used to, right? I know some of y'all probably like, damn, Amor, it's 49 degrees, but it feels like 34. Yes, girl, the wind is cutting up outside. It sounds like it's trying to break in the damn house. It's hurling so loudly. Baby, when I tell you it's hurling like, whoo, it's trying to get in. She says, do you all have heat in Texas? We do have heater. Oh, you mean like a heater unit? Yes, we do. And it's on. And it's on 73 and it's still cold. She said New Year's Eve is supposed to be low 38 in Times Square, New York. Oh my goodness. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. If I was in New York, I'd be right there on Times Square too. But that's cold. She said, I'm keeping my happy ass in tonight. LOL, Chicago weather ain't no joke. I bet you. Now listen, you are not lying. So I told y'all I was born in Chicago and a lot of my family is still there. Hey, David. And I went to Chicago one Christmas. Well, not one, but a particular Christmas. And baby, when I tell you it was so goddamn cold, like as an adult, I had to wear a ski mask over my face because if not, my face would have froze off. Like the wind cuts like a knife in Chicago. Like what the hell is wrong with that weather? Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You know, the weather is so cold. You don't have time to stand outside and just chit chat. You know what I'm saying? You got to be about your damn business. You got to go, get out the car, go in the store, get what you need, and get the fuck back out and leave. You can't be like, hey, girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? Your cousin all right? How the dog? You can't even talk like that in Chicago. You got to keep it moving. You can't even have small conversations in the wintertime. It's so damn cold. So anyway, I have not been back in a while. She said, born in Chicago, never will go back in Central Texas now. Oh, for real? Well, I'm in Texas and, you know, I don't like the hot here, but the way it's feeling today, ooh, baby. I just want to go somewhere where it's 75 degrees every single day, between 70 and 75 every day of life. She said people up here in New Hampshire couldn't get to work because of the freezing rain and ice on the roads. Oh, damn. Damn. So we don't have that problem here in Texas about them shutting down businesses or jobs because of the snow. We don't have that problem over here. I don't even know if it does snow here. If it does, it may just be like some sprinkles and it may just go away. I don't think it sticks. So anyway, y'all, I'm drinking coffee, so y'all already know what that means, right? I'm drinking me some good old coffee, baby. Some good old coffee. She said, the more we need this cold air. So the mad ass hell Romecas can cool off. Romecians. Girl, these people are crazy, but that's what we're gonna talk about for a few minutes, y'all. This is absolutely insane. So y'all see my title, right? It says fear-mongering isn't law. Know your rights. Why are we talking about that today? Well, we talking about it because some bloggers, and they know who they are, they like to use fear-mongering to shut down other bloggers. They like to scare people. It's not just bloggers doing it. Some of the supporters try to do it too. They think that they're smarter than you are, okay? And if you are a blogger, please take heed to this. Don't just listen to other people and their bullshit and their threats and their scare tactics, right? And change what you're doing, because 9 times out of 10, before you do something, I'm sure you have researched the legalities of it, okay? She said, you mean they try to scare? Absolutely, they try to scare you. And see, it ain't even they trying to scare you, because see, they know you're smart. They're trying to put fear in their supporters, because they know their supporters don't do research. They know their supporters are not that bright. They know their supporters are going to believe any effing thing that they say. So they put out false information. It's called fear-mongering, right? They try to use the law incorrectly to shut someone up, right? They say things like, and y'all know we've been, for my day ones, y'all know we've been dealing with this for a while. They say things like, they tell their supporters that you're going to go to jail. You're going to get a lawsuit. They're going to call the FBI on you. They're going to call the National Guard on you. They're going to call the president on you. They're going to call the DA on you. They're going to get you in all types of trouble, right? They do that, and they do it to their supporters because they get their supporters even more emotional and excited, thinking that something is going to happen to a blogger or someone that they do not like. That is why they have been telling their supporters that Carlos is going to get locked up. He's going to go to jail too. He's going to get first degree and all this old bullshit, right? But they do it because they want to rally their supporters. They want to shake the minds of their supporters. They want their supporters emotional. How many times have y'all heard you're going to get your paper served on Thursday? And then a Thursday went by, and then another Thursday went by, and then 5 Thursdays and 50 Thursdays that went by, and I never received paperwork from the one that kept saying that I'm going to get it on Thursday, right? We are protected as bloggers to do commentary, especially, and I'm going to say that again, especially on public information. She said it's mind manipulation. It is mind manipulation. And if you're not careful, you will fall for the okie doke. Now we had a supporter over here. She used to be a big supporter of mine, right? And she used to do the same thing, write these long, outlandish ass accusations. Remember, she used to say that LaTruth's whole family was gonna get locked up. They being investigated by the feds, and they're gonna get locked up. And people used to jump in my inbox and say, "Oh, do you see this? Do you see this?" And I used to say, "Ignore that shit. Ignore that. Don't pay no attention to that." That's fear mongering. That is fear mongering, putting out bullshit, trying to get emotions stirred up on people that they know that do not read, do not research, and do not know their rights. It's very important to know your rights. Now, because I am a formal policy writer, you have to know I'm going to check before I post something, or, let's just say post something. I'm going to check it. If I thought for one moment that it was shaky, I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to find out where is my gray areas. How can I do this legally? Y'all know I don't like jail. Y'all know I ain't trying to be in nobody jail. Y'all know I ain't trying to break no laws. I live too much of a soft ass life to be in anybody's prison. If I can't have my own pillow, my adjustable bed, my favorite blanket, and my teddy bear that I sleep with nightly, if I can't have those, then I can't go to prison. Okay? If I can't have my own food, my own plates that I eat off of, you understand? I have to be too comfortable. Jail is not for me. So I'm going to CYA or CYMA, cover my ass, or CMA, cover my ass. I'm going to CMA before I do something stupid. Okay? So why do I say that? You have bloggers around here that's making it their business to put out misinformation, right, to their supporters, to try to cause fear and to get them chattering. They're going to go lie to their supporters. They're going to try to get them emotionally stirred up just to waste their damn time. Literally just to waste their time. So let me tell you what's going on here. She said, that's why I like you, Amora. You practice common sense. Absolutely. Just know I'm not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize my freedom at all. Okay? So let's talk about it for a minute. They posted the witnesses' names, okay, on their panel. They put out this information, right? They posted the witness information on their channels, right? We saw it. We went to Facebook and we Googled it. And it came up in more than one spot. It is public information, already been out there for over a year, 2 years. 2 years. Some of this information been on there for 2 years. It's been on Facebook for 2 years, right? So they posted the information. We went and looked it up and found out who it is. And now they are mad. They are upset. But I'm going to tell you why they're upset. They're not upset because the witness name is out there that they put out there. They put that information out there, right? But they're mad because we have information to blog on. They want to silence anyone that do not agree with them, do not align with them. And then they want to try to bring some type of shame to people that do not agree with them, do not align with them. So how do they do it? Well, they try to use fear-mongering, scare tactics. It's done a lot, especially in the commentary world, the blogger world. Let me explain this right quick for anybody that's out there that's a blogger. This blogger world, you know, I would have never thought this, but you really have to peel back the onion and you really have to see it for what it is. It is a dog-eat-dog world. This blogger world is a dog-eat-dog world. They want to outshine the next person. You may not think that you're coming out here and competing with anyone because that may be your true intentions. But that is not the intentions for all bloggers. There are bloggers that are in secret competition with you. And you may not even know it. You may not even be thinking about it. But they are in secret competition with you. They are watching your views. They are watching how many people are in your chat. They are watching how much money you're making on each live stream. Hey, Real TV, what's going on, lady? They are watching how many people, I think I already said it. They're watching how much money you're receiving, how much tips you're receiving. They are in secret competition with you. So they want to try to discredit you as much as possible. How do they do that? They try to use anything that you say, okay? She says, you need to stop her more. You got a post to discuss the witness background to publicly humiliate. You don't know what you're talking about, Miss Paul. You must be one of the ignorant ones that sit there and listen to the bullshit of the fear mongers. Okay. You must be one of the slow ones that listen to the bullshit. Okay. Because if what I did is wrong, go ahead and do what y'all say y'all gonna do to the FBI, the CIA, the DA, and everybody else, and watch nothing happen. And then you're gonna feel like a fool. But what I'm not gonna do is argue with imbeciles today. Okay? Come back another day, but not today. All right? So go in the corner and color. All right? She said it wasn't witness tampering when they were posting Carlos and his charges. He's a witness too, not to mention Romeca's family assaulted a witness at the courthouse. Exactly. I'm going to get to that in a minute. How what they do is okay. They think anything they do is fine. That's what I was saying the other day about these group dynamics. The reason why they jump on the bandwagon and try to form these big, large groups, because they feel like nothing that they do in these groups are wrong. Okay. All right. So, but I'll get to that in a minute. But they want to try to discredit the content creator that do not follow them, do not align with them. Okay. See, I'm not a go along to get along type of blogger. I don't just follow around a crowd with just yapping their mouth. I look things up for myself. I am a researcher by nature. By nature, I want to know. I want to know everything. I want to know why I could do this. I want to know why I can't do this. I want to know how I can get in trouble. I want to know how I can stay safe. All right. But what I will not do is allow fear mongers, scare tactics, downright bullies, and people that are in secret competition with me to shut me up, to silence my voice, to scare me into being quiet or not doing something that I am legally allowed to do. As a blogger or a commentary, you have journalistic and commentary protection. You would think that they know this, but apparently they do not. Bloggers and content creators are protected under free press principles. Even if we are not traditional media, we are still protected under free press principles. Right? We as bloggers do not lose rights because we're on YouTube, Facebook, or any type of social media sites. We do not lose those rights. We are still covered and protected under free press principles, okay? And as a blogger, as a commentarier, as someone that speaks and get paid to speak on public information, public records, public documents, public mugshots. And we are allowed to do this if we are doing it to discuss these things or to analyze filings made by attorneys in open courts. We have the right to our opinion. Any evidence that's part of a public record is not protected. We also can base our opinion, our analysis, and guess what else? Our critiques. Yeah, we are allowed to critique things that are public. If you can Google a name and it pops up on Google, that is considered public information. Public information. If you can go to any social media site and put in a name and it pops up, that is considered public information. Now let's talk about things that are not public. Sealed documents. If I use my credentials or a friend of a friend of a friend to obtain information that was supposed to be confidential or sealed. And if I release that to the public, then I would be in violation. But nothing a part of an open public document is private. It's not confidential. It is not sealed, which means that it is not private, which means that it is subjected to criticism, to analysis. I can analyze it. I can criticize it. I can give my opinion on anything that is public information. And as long as I'm not saying, hey, y'all, go get this person, drag this hoe, destroy this bitch, dog walk this hoe. As long as I'm not telling people to harass or threaten someone, then I am well within my rights to post any witness that is made public anytime I wish. That is my rights to free press. Now, just because another content creator may not think is morally right, I am legally allowed to do so. Now, just because they don't want to research, they don't want to read, and they don't want to utilize their rights, that's on them. I am not about to be this scary Mary blogger that don't exercise the rights that are given or afforded to me. I am a part of the free press, baby. Public information is my food. I can eat it and discuss it. And I can speak on anything publicly as I see fit. Now, again, morally, if they think it's morally wrong to post a witness, right, then that's on them. Then they don't need to post it if they feel like it's morally wrong, right? Why does public records exist? Why are mug shots out there? It's for transparency. That's what it's for, transparency. Apparently, they want us to know who we need to look out for. Yes, I don't know if y'all knew that, but mug shots are public information. If I had a mug shot, if I have ever gotten locked up and someone Googled my name and they find a mug shot of me, they can bounce it all around social media. Why? Because it is public information. Let's talk about the difference between commentary and interference. Commentary is discussing, analyzing, and criticizing public information. I have a right to do that because I am a commentary. That's what I do. I am a blogger, right? I have a right, a First Amendment right, free speech, and then free press to discuss, analyze, and criticize anything that's made public. Now, an interference with that would be if I threaten someone, right? Or I attempted to influence their testimony, or if I tried to pressure them or coerce them into saying or not saying something. I would never do that. But talking about a public filing is not interference. Sharing my opinion is not interference. Criticizing public documents, public information is not interference. The only time I could get in trouble for doing something, posting a witness photo or something like that, like I said, one, if it's not public, but two, if I was trying to influence their testimony, not express my thoughts, not express my opinion, not criticize anything that they do or say. I have a right to do that. It is done a lot by bigger channels. See, these itty bitty bloggers don't realize their rights because one, they don't read, They don't know their rights. I do. And I will utilize my rights. Public records exist for transparency. If it wasn't supposed to be public, it would have been redacted, just like the police report redacted a lot of information before they made it public. None of those witnesses' names were redacted. None of those witnesses' names were redacted, which means what? That it is for the public, baby. Courts are opened up to the public to prevent abuse of power. Arrest records, motions, and hearings are public so citizens can observe the justice system, question it, and last but not least, critique it. It is there for us to talk about. If discussing public record, sharing public information, public documents, if it was illegal, then journalisms would not exist. They wouldn't have news reporters if public records were illegal. If talking about public information was illegal, they wouldn't even have a news station at all. But some bloggers will try to use fear-mongering scare tactics and their selective outrage and inconsistent standards to try to shut someone up or to bring bad light on that person just because they don't know their rights, just because they don't read. So they try to use fear. Call the FBI. Call the DA. Here's the number. Let's flood their inbox and waste their time and tell them that a blogger is doing her damn job, is blogging, is doing what she is legally allowed to do. But the same people, same group of people that's screaming illegal, they have shared people mugshot. They have shared people's background, public background records, because background records are public as well, y'all. They have shared a witness, because Carlos is witness number one and he all over the goddamn internet, right? They have commented on the case. But why are they outraged? Well, because they don't like the narrative that's going on over here. When the narrative shifts, they grow angry. They get upset. They become mad. Why? Because they want to be able to control the narrative. That is what it is. It's all about control. They want to be able to say, you can't do this, you can't do that. And they really want you to get into some type of trouble because they secretly in competition with you. Oh, we're going to call the DA. Oh, we're going to call the FBI. Oh, we're going to call the president. Oh, we're going to call the popo. Oh, let's strike her page 150 times. They are wasting their time, all because they are misinformed and they are putting out misinformation. They want to control the narrative and mad that somebody is smarter than them. Somebody knows how to read and comprehend. They're mad about that. They want to be the smartest ones in the room, but they are not. And they think that they could just get on their panel and say whatever they want to say and think that that's going to make you budge, make you move. They want to control you. Don't ever let someone control you. Know your own rights. Know your rights. Know your rights. And let them stay in their feelings, speaking that bullshit. coming up under your comments on the bullshit, or you're going to go to jail, or you're about to get sued, or this going to happen to you. All of it is just talk. All of it is illiteracy, but it is used as fear-mongering to scare you and to shut you up. They want to control the narrative. They know good and goddamn well that as a blogger, a commentariat, that we have protected press speech. We are protected. We can speak on anything that is public. Anything that is public. All mugshots. Every one of them is public. Well, I think Donald Trump didn't, his wasn't public, but he might be an exception to the rule. But majority of the mugshots are public. And until that change, anybody mugshot can be posted. But it's okay if they do it, right? But if we do it, we all kinds of wrong. When Nina Johnson posted Holly's mother for no damn reason whatsoever, but to bring awareness and possibly shed a light to where when she's going into the courtroom and coming out, that she could be spotted. She shared Holly's mom, her photo on her page. That was perfectly fine, perfectly okay. None of her peeps said a peep. But the witness number 3, that they released her name. The Romeca supporters are the one released her name, right? Even though it isn't a public document, but the document came from them. Right? They released her name and then turn around and get mad when someone Googles her name. Like, are they crazy? Are they crazy? And to get on their panel and say the bullshit like, I'm shocked that this blogger would do something like this, knowing that it is unethical. Girl, mind your channel. These people don't read and they do not know their rights. But being silenced is the goal. They want to, and y'all have to know this. These same group of people, well, some of them, because, you know, some of them went around. They've been trying to silence me for years. They threaten me with the same bullshit. We calling the FBI. We calling the CIA. We calling the marshals. We calling the president. We calling the VA. We calling this person and that person and all the alphabets, all the letters, all the numbers. They was calling everybody. Let's call. Who y'all know? Let's write. Let's report. They've been doing this. And they continue to do it. All because they want Amora Latrice Davis Johnson silent. They cannot stand me and my mouth. They know they can't shut me up. They know they can't shut me up. But why do they want to silence me? Why? Well, because silencing commentary protects the narrative. If they can get Amora to shut up and Real T to shut up and a few others that don't see the same way that they do, if they can get us to shut up, then it'll look like more people will be watching them. More people will be believing them. More people will be going along with their bullshit and their narrative. They don't want another narrative out here. They want everybody to have the same emotional outcry as they do. And it challenged what they are saying, the bullshit that they are putting out here. Silencing is the goal. That is the goal. And guess what? Something else. They want to put fear in you and fear in the supporters. Yeah, and just like how I woke up and two people, oh, more, you might want to take that down. They saying they're gonna do this to you, right? They saying they're gonna do that to you because they want to put fear also in the supporters. Fear tactics are cheaper than the facts. They would rather scare people than to just provide the facts. That we are protected under the same thing the press is protected under. We are allowed to discuss anything that is public. Anything that is public. If people, those fear mongers, if they can scare you into shutting up and being quiet, then guess what? They'll never have to come out here and prove anything. They can just say whatever comes out of their they pull whatever out their ass and put it out there. If they can scare someone into silence, scare them into not speaking on what it is that they want to speak on, then they ain't got to prove nothing. They ain't got to come with no receipts, no evidence, no facts. They can just say whatever like they've been doing and don't have to prove anything. Right? They want the power. They want the control. And because they cannot have it, they grow angry. They grow mad. And then they do useless bullshit. Hey, you guys, call this number. Talk to the VA. Talk to the president. Talk to the state attorney. Let's flood their inbox and let's tell them that Amora is doing this and Amora. I don't give no shits what you tell the motherfucking DA. I don't give no shits at all. The DA do not scare me. The FBI do not scare me. The CIA do not scare me. I know my rights. You will not silence me. You will not take away my narrative just to make your own self feel more powerful or in more control or feel better about the bullshit that you come out on this internet with. You will not scare me. Go do that to somebody else. I always say, if you don't want to see or hear what the fuck I'm saying, then don't come to my page. Don't listen to me. If it bothers you so much, know your rights and don't let a blogger, a bitter blogger, a jealous blogger, a controlling blogger, a misinformed blogger, or their supporters to silence you. Don't let them silence you. Don't let them take away your voice. They want the control. You would think they got more people in their little cahoots group. You would think that they would be content with that. But let me tell you what bothers them. Even though it's not a lot of people that don't see things the way they see it. It's not a lot of us. It's just a few of us, right? They ain't satisfied with that. That ain't good enough for them. You would think that they would say, she's not a problem. She don't get a lot of support over there. We get the support. Majority of people see it our way. You would think that they would be okay with that, but they're not. Why is that? Because my voice holds power. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. My words mean something. They know I ain't no rooty poo. They know I'm reading. They know I'm researching. They know I'm not over here just twirling my fingers. I bother them. I shake them. So they want to silence me. They will never silence me. They can call anybody the hell they want to. I'm not scared of no damn DA, and nobody should be. As long as you are following the law, as long as you're not breaking the rules, fuck what they have to say. Don't ever be scared of law enforcement. Don't ever be scared of the legal system as long as you are following the law, following the guidelines. Stand between the lines. Do your research. Find out what you are allowed to do. Don't live your life in fear. They think throwing around these fucking letter alphabets or whatever, FBI, CIA, and all this, they think that somebody's supposed to go tuck their tail and run and be scared. But if you know your rights, you will never do that. You don't have nothing to be scared of. Know your rights. Know what you are allowed to do. They are wasting their time. No one is intimidating the witness. To be honest with you, we want her as a witness. We want her as a witness. No one is intimidating the witness. No one is contacting her, threatening her, harassing her. Her photos have been on Facebook since she was 19 and she's 21 now. If she had a problem with her photos being on Facebook, then she should have contacted Facebook 2 years ago. There is a site that calls Chicago Mugshots. She's on there several times. Several. When you do crimes like this and you get a mugshot, well, you don't get a right to say, I don't want my mugshot on social media. Baby, that is public information. That is public information. Fighting a witness in front of the courthouse was their celebration. Remember that? He's witness number one. But fighting him in front of a courthouse, that was celebrated. That went from panel to panel to panel. They celebrated it. They danced. They sung. They probably ate cake and ice cream behind it. No one of them, not one of them, thought that was witness intimidation. They celebrated it. But now all of a sudden, the witness that has went on multiple channels on YouTube, embellishing her story, right? Now all of a sudden she wants to be protected. A protected witness wouldn't jump around to different YouTube channels giving out her testimony if she wanted to be protected. Yeah. She wouldn't even want her voice to be heard. Because you can give a testimony to the officers without social media knowing what you sound like. She the one that took the liberty to go jump on other panels to give her testimony, to twist the facts, to embellish her story. She did that. She did that. She the one came out here with the lies. I looked into her eyes. My boyfriend said this. My boyfriend said that. I was there. I saw it all. She's the one that did that. So now that the defense attorney did her motherfucking job and found out that this witness is not credible, didn't see what she say she saw, didn't hear what she say she heard, now all of a sudden she's supposed to be protected. They gave out the name. They put her name out in the universe. But now, people that don't align with them, don't agree with them, don't side with them, now they expect us to be quiet, to shut the fuck up and don't say nothing about one of the biggest lying-ass witnesses in this whole case? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, ma'am. No, sir. You will not silence me. You will not put fear in me at all. Mind your face. If you don't like what I say on my panel, do not listen to me. Don't come to my channel because your feelings will get hurt. I will continue to blog on this case, and any public information that I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it and talk about it with a more, because that's what we do over here. We talk about it. Any public information in any public document is free game. It's free game. If the other witnesses would have jumped on panels and embellished their damn stories, add on, take away, twist, turn, spread on, spread off. If she wanted to be protected, she wouldn't be out here on all these Team Romeca panels. And what people don't understand, a witness is not even allowed to do that, to be honest with you, if you really want to know the truth. If you really want to know the truth, you would think the DA would be telling that witness, stay off of goddamn social media with your testimony. You would think that the DA would be saying that. See, instead of being mad at me, and instead of going to tell the DA that a blogger is exercising her goddamn rights, you should be sending messages to the DA saying, why didn't you tell your star witness to shut the fuck up and not come to social media and embellish her story? That's what the DA should have been told, to talk to her clients. To talk to her client. I know for a fact that this girl done been on 2 different channels. 2. It may be more, but I know 2. This is outside of giving her statement to the detectives. She's been on 2 different blogger channels, and they are both Justice for Romeca bloggers. 2. But now all of a sudden she's supposed to be protected. Well, y'all protect her. Then don't mention her name. Y'all protect her. Oh, that's witness intimidation. They don't know what witness intimidation means. They don't know what witness intimidation is. They don't even know the definition of witness intimidation. The fear-mongering. That's all they're doing. Writing these long-ass community wall posts. If y'all see anybody post a witness photo, here is the phone number to the FBI, the CIA, the MIA, the TIA. This is directly to their desk. Tell on them so they can shut up and be quiet and tell them what is going on. We're going to silence her one way or the other. Shut up. Just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You absolutely do not know what you're talking about. Shut up. Know your rights. Go look something up. Go read. Just shut up. A lot of people are throwing around witness intimidation, tampering with the evidence. They use these terms because they want to make it sound like it's something illegal. Because you post a photo. Yeah, they throw these legal terms around. Witness intimidation, tampering. All of this is illegal. And you're going to be charged and thrown in jail. They don't even know what these words mean. Absolutely do not know what they mean. Saying something sounds illegal or look illegal don't make it illegal. They just want to intimidate and shut down commentaries without proving shit. Where is the illegal activity? Oh, you post something? Oh, that's illegal? Well, then what about Chicago mug shots? Or did they do something illegal? They don't even think. They don't even think. They're not even using their heads, their mind. They want to sound like they have some type of authority. They're in control. That's why they use these words. That's witness intimidation. That's tampering with the witness. They are doing illegal activities. No harm whatsoever is coming from me. No ill intentions, no harm, no intimidation, no bad conduct, none of that. I am being a blogger. I am being a blogger, a commentary. And a lot of people don't like the way I do my commentary because they want to be louder. Well, up your motherfucking game then if you want to be louder. Up your game. But why do they do this? Right? Why do they put the fear out there in the first place? Let's talk about it. Because they want people to second guess their rights. They don't even know their own fucking rights, but they want you to second guess your rights. And it also creates confusion and anxiety, not necessarily in another blogger, but that blogger supporters. They want you guys to hear them say, Amore is going to get in trouble. Amore, they're going to call the DA on Amore. They're going to call the FBI on Amore. They're going to call the CIA on Amore. They're going to call the PIA on Amore. They're going to call all these people on Amore. And then the supporters get afraid. And that's when they reach out, Amore, can you please take it down? They say they're going to get you in trouble. Because your supporters, especially the ones that love you the most, they don't want to see you get in trouble. So, of course, they're going to jump in your inbox and say, Amore, please, I don't want you to get in trouble. They say that you're going to get in trouble. They do that to create confusion and anxiety. They're doing it for a reason. They're doing it for a reason. They also do it to try to discourage people from speaking up or asking any questions. They do it for a reason. They want to shut you up. They want to silence you. They want to silence your supporters. They want your supporters to be scared and afraid. See, they already have that for their supporters. They know their supporters don't read. They know their supporters don't look up shit. Some of their supporters still think Holly pulled up to the goddamn school. Some of their supporters still think that Holly went around to her car and got out and got her weapon out of her car door. Some of the supporters still think that Holly ran up to her car and slammed on the hood and said, "Come on, let's fight, bitch." Even after hearing that the girl is on video record and nowhere near the scene. On video, they have that, and they still think the opposite. They still think the opposite. Why? Because they don't read They don't research. They don't know how to comprehend. That's on them. Let's talk about the responsibility of being a blogger. The responsibility of being a blogger is before you put information out, you're supposed to verify it. You do. You're supposed to verify the information before you just repeat it. Y'all have heard me plenty of times say, where you get that from? Who told you that? Where's the receipts? I need to see some type of evidence. I don't want to just put this out as matter of fact if I don't have no evidence. I don't like spreading rumors like that. Some people will spread a fucking rumor so fast they'll hear it and then they'll just spread it. Oh, this happened, that happened. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So y'all will hear me say, where's the evidence? Show me something. Give me something to go by. Because I don't want to just put that out. It makes you, I don't know, it makes me feel dumb to put some false information out there just for me to have to come back and be like, all right, y'all, that wasn't true, that wasn't true, that wasn't true. It makes me feel dumb. I don't want to feel dumb. So I like to verify. I like to see things, some type of receipt, something, right? But the responsibility of a blogger is to verify the information. Also, is to avoid threats or harassment. That is a responsibility of a blogger. To avoid threats and harassment. See, a lot of people think just because you cuss they hoe asses out, that that's harassment and that's a threat. No. I'm not going to threaten no one. And I'm not going to harass nobody. Cussing somebody out is not harassing them. People come over to my chat and pop off. And when they get cussed the fuck out, right? They want to scream harassment and bullying. Hence why I had 9 damn cases of bullshit and no conviction whatsoever. None. Because the judge says that's not harassment. That's not bullying. This is my channel. And a person can not even come over here if they don't want to hear what the hell I have to say. But what I won't do, and what I think any blogger that does this is absolutely wrong, you won't catch me going up under somebody else's comments and talking smack, cussing them out under their damn page. You won't see me texting their phones. You won't see me jumping in their inbox. You won't see me in their emails. You won't see me doing that. I will not be harassing people. I will not be calling them. I will not be doing it. I will not be telling other people, go fuck them up. Go cuss them out. Go do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Y'all ain't even heard me say, go strike their page. But how many times have y'all heard someone else tell other people to strike mine? Go report her page. Go report this. Go report that. I don't tell people to go report nobody else's page. If they want to report the page, they could do so on their own. It ain't going to come from me. It ain't going to come from me. I don't encourage harassment. Right? So the responsibility of a blogger is to verify the information, avoid threats or harassment, and make clear distinction between facts and opinion. Clear distinction between facts and opinion, but it's also to cite where you got that information from. Now, you don't have to always say, oh, you know, Lisa gave it to me, but you could just say this information was dropped in my inbox. Or if it wasn't dropped in your inbox, you could just say, I received this information from, you know, this news station or that news station or whatever the case may be, right? But again, They do what they do because they want to silence you. They want to silence you, and all because they want to control the narrative. So anyway, this live, I wanted to come here and let you guys know. Just know this. Please know this. I am going to always know my rights, and I'm going to look up something before I do it. I will not put myself in harm's way. I will not do something that's going to take away my freedom. I live too much of a good ass life to take away my freedom. I'm not going to do anything illegal. I am not a criminal, and I'm not about to start being one at 53 years old. Okay. That's public information. Every last one of those witnesses' names, first and last, are in a public document. And it is listed witness number 1, witness number 2, witness number 3, and witness number 4. It even goes on and it don't just say that. It says witness number 1, and it has the name, and it says like what relations they are, right? And then it has witness number 2, the DoorDash driver. Witness number 3, the state star witness. Witness number 4, the cross guard. It is literally in black and white. It is not redacted. It is in public information. Public information plus public information still equals what? Public information. Public information plus public information equals public information. Any blogger, any of us, not just Justice for Romeca people, but any blogger can have an opinion about public information. Okay? So please don't let these people get in your heads, get you in your feelings or emotions the way they are over there, right? Don't let them do that. Okay? Don't let them do that. She said, I was very shocked to learn that Holly was walking her baby to the car when Romeca pulled up. Yes, that's in the document. That's in the document. She was walking her baby and fastening her baby in the car seat, or trying to put her baby in the back seat of the car when Romeca pulled up. I think she was just putting the baby in the seat when Romeca pulled up, is what it said. Is what it said. So again, they can't scare me. I will not allow them to scare me. They can do 50 lives for all I care, spitting out misinformation. Okay. But again, as a comment, wait a minute, I said commentary, and somebody sent me and said, More, you're not a commentary. You are a commentator. Oh, well, anyway, blogger. It sounds better, right? I am a blogger, and as a blogger, we have rights. As a blogger, we are protected upon the free press. Anything that is public, we are allowed to talk about it, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, but in the Diddy trial, there was a witness that they were protecting, okay? And a blogger ended up putting that information out. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. And they didn't get in trouble, right? They didn't get in legal trouble, but the judge did kick them out the courtroom and said that they cannot come back to court. Do anybody know about that? Because they told who one of the witnesses were. Oh, you knew about that, QC? Okay. So yeah, but she was protected. That she was the only way that she was willing to give her testimony, as if they omitted her name, not her face, because in the courtroom you could clearly see who she was, but she didn't want the public to know who she was. Well, one of the bloggers, YouTube bloggers that went to the courthouse told who she was, even after knowing that she was supposed to be a protected witness. Okay. Even in the paperwork, it said Jane Doe. Do y'all remember that? It said Jane Doe. It did not list her first and her last name. Through the beginning to the end of the trial, she was known as Jane Doe. Okay. But when a blogger did release that information, the blogger didn't go to jail. The bloggers didn't receive no charges. but the blogger was asked by the judge to do not return. Because again, that was a protected witness. If any of these 4 witnesses in this case, if they were protected, it would to say Jane Doe or Mary Sue or Lucy Lou. It won't say their real name. Again, this ain't it. This ain't no Diddy trial. So stop putting out the misinformation, bloggers. Know your rights before you come out here and spread those lies, trying to create fear and intimidation. It's not going to work over here at all. At all. Well, let me help you out then. Let me help you out. I'm going to help you out. There you go. Now you can move a little faster. That girl that just got kicked out of here talking, I'm about to go to the right channel and listen to I'm about to go to the right platform and listen to them. Baby, you ain't even have to come over here. You could have stayed on what you call the right platform. You brought your goofy ass over here. You weren't invited. She said, I'm about to go to the right platform and listen to the right platform. Bye. Somebody said, bye. Bye, Jasmine. Bye, Jasmine. Bye, girl. Bye. She said, I'm about to go to the right platform. You ain't going to hear me crying. So anyway, she said, I just deleted her silly ass post. Well, I got her out of here. She said, Keys dragged the same witness and called her a liar and dragged Romeca. So why they mad at you, but praise Keys? Girl, they over there praising Q now. That's funny. And he dragged Romeca family too. But I ain't even got nothing to say about that. These people are weird. These people want to control the narrative and they think they can control me and mad as fuck because they will never be able to control me. And they can't stand that. Ooh, that burns them up inside that they will never be able to control me. Never. Never. They can't control me and they're mad. Now, I will say this. I will say, protect your ears because this case is kind of disgusting. What do I mean by that? Not necessarily the key players, but the supporters. Some of the supporters are downright disgusting. I received a text last night that said, you wouldn't believe what I just heard. I said, what is that? They said, I just heard on a panel that they said Carlos D-I-C-K got hard after Holly pew-pewed Romeca, and he probably wanted to have sex with her right then and there. These are the type of people, the mentality of people, the breed of people, the intelligence of people that we are dealing with. Because you would probably say to yourself, what type of human would say such a thing? Well, let me tell you. It was a whole panel of justice for Romeca people. She said, I heard it and clicked off immediately. It's disgusting. But these are the type of people that want to tell you or silence you and tell you that you don't have the legal rights to post and discuss public information. Yeah, these people are sick. Now, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them are. She said, you lying, ain't no way. No, I'm not. I have that message in my phone. It came to me last night. Now, did I hear it for myself? No. But it was text to me last night. But these people are disgusting, filthy, low down and dirty type people. But you have to understand the people in the audience that wasn't disgusted by it, that probably laughed, giggled, or even commented on it in a agreeing way. They're disgusting too. If no one was outraged by that, sick to the stomach by that, wanting to call the FBI on they sick asses, then you have to question what's wrong with them. What is wrong with them? Now I'm here to tell y'all, everybody on social media is not well. Let me say that again. Everybody on social media is not well. They're not healthy mentally. They're not mentally healthy. Now, we all know that all of us don't think alike, don't talk alike, don't act alike, which means that we're not going to always agree. But it's some things that's downright disgusting. You can literally want justice for Romeca, but still don't want to be amongst nasty, disgusting ass people. You can literally still want justice for Romeca, but say, I don't want to hear that filthiness. Some of you justice for Romeca people are just downright filthy, downright disgusting. Some of them are just downright disgusting. And what I don't understand is you can literally be justice for Romeca. You can want to see Romeca receive justice, but still reject the filthiness, the heartlessness, the disgustingness. You can still want justice for Romeca without sitting there and absorbing that filth, that hatred, that bitterness. She says, you research, say what you want, and always play people content, but you want to strike people for playing yours. That's fair use. And you loudly said, don't play your content that's protected by fair use. Some people can play my content, Swing. Some people can't. You're not going to play my content to drag me. You got to be a dog-faced hoe to think that that's okay. You're not going to play my content to drag me. But if you're playing my content for commentary, you can do that. But if you planning to drag me, I will drag your ass first. I will drag your channel. So don't play with me. Know the difference. And stop being a dummy. Okay? Now go color. And stay in between the lines. Again, what was I saying? Some people could be justice for Romeca and literally just want the truth. And they can literally just want justice to be done. But to sit there and listen to all the disgusting things that they say about Holly, the same with the way they did Brianna, listen to all the disgusting things, speaking up under her clothes, wanting to know who the fuck she fucked at 15 years old, that type of stuff. Yeah, you had adult ass women. You literally had adult women that, to my surprise, was in their 60s and 70s wanting to see fucking porn flicks of Brianna having sex with other people. This made me question life, because you would think at our late age that wouldn't impress us, that we wouldn't want to see things like that, not even want to hear things like that. I'm not interested in who another woman is having sex with. I don't want to see it. I don't even want to vision it in my mind, in my head. But you had grown ass, miserable, sick ass people that want to hear this type of stuff. Those same people are the same type people that want to listen to them call Holly all type of gutter, jealous bitches. She deserved a rot in hell, all types of shit. Like she's the only one that has fired a weapon and took a life. The things that they say, they're disgusting. They're nasty. They're nasty. She says, I even heard one of the bloggers say, you didn't want to support Romeca because you didn't want to share your super chats. Like, make it make sense. Listen, I read yours and then I'm up here reading somebody else that sounds stupid. I'll get to the other stupid person in a minute. But you said, I even heard one of the bloggers, which blogger said that, girl, that you didn't want to support Romeca because you didn't want to share your super chats. You know, I was talking to somebody today. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it was, but you probably already know. But I was talking to somebody today, and I showed them something. I said, I ain't making no money on this story. Most of my money is coming from super chats, right? I ain't making no money on this story. I made more money talking about Sierra, honey. Sierra, right? But I said, me supporting Romeca would be me supporting a bully and thinking that it's okay to be a bully and run up on someone and then want something to happen to them because they reacted to you running up on them. I would never support someone like Romeca. I don't agree with someone being able to threaten someone's life so many times and run up on them, wanting to put hands on them. And then when something happens to them, I'm supposed to have empathy and sympathy for them, but that is not how I am built. That's not how I'm made. I'm a little old school. You heard that saying, you made that bed, now you have to lie in it. Well, I feel sort of like that when it comes to this story. I feel like Romeca caused this problem. So I heard someone say, oh, Romeca doesn't get to be with her son, but Holly gets to be with her son. That's Romeca's choice. That was Romeca's choice. Romeca thought that she was going to run up, beat the shit out of Holly, jump back in her car, and just drive away. You can't play with everybody. You can't run up on everybody. You can't bully everybody. Everybody got a day. Everybody has a day. They say every dog has their day. Everybody has a day. Me, you, everybody. We have a day. That was Romeca's day. What Romeca thought was going to happen, it didn't happen. That's why you have to be careful. It's Romeca's fault that Romeca is not here with her son. It's Romeca's fault. I don't care how anybody try to slice that pie. Romeca is the reason that she is not here today. You can't sit here and say, oh no, it's Holly's fault. Yes, Holly pulled the weapon. Holly pulled the trigger. Whether you think it was right or wrong, Romeca is the one that pulled up on them. So it's Romeca's fault, the reason why she's not here with her family, with her son. But see, people don't want to push the blame in Romeca's lap or in her area. They don't want to push the blame back on her. They want to sit here and act like she did nothing wrong. And it's just not being truthful. It's just not being truthful. It's not being logical. Had she not stopped, had she left when Carlos begged her to leave, had she thought for a second about her son, not herself, not her feelings, not her family, her relationships, but if she thought about her son on that day, her son, Had she thought about her son on that day, she would have made a different choice. But we want to sit here and we want to say what Holly shoulda, coulda, would have done. But Holly would not have had to make any choice that dealt with Romeca on that day had Romeca not pulled up. Holly would not have been left with that option. Whether it was right or wrong in your eyes, right or wrong, whether it was right or wrong in your eyes, it was all created because of Romeca. Romeca was the aggressor. Point blank, period. She was the aggressor. She was not thinking about her son when she made that choice to stop and get out. She stopped. She got out. Now, I'm sure the Justice for Romeca people do not like that. I'm sure the Justice for Romeca people probably want to throw spitballs at me. But I don't give a shit how you feel. It is what it is. You don't have to agree with me. Stay in your feelings. Stay in your emotions. But Romeca is the one that created this whole scenario. To be honest with you, my heart goes out to Holly. It does. And let me tell you why my heart goes out to her. Whether she's found guilty or not in the court of law, whether she's found guilty or not in the court of law, she didn't ask for this scenario. All the people that's saying, oh, this was planned. She planned to do this. This is what she wanted to do. You guys are delusional. You're absolutely delusional. She was leaving her man's house from being with him for three days. You guys are absolutely delusional. But my heart goes out to her because even if she is found not guilty, look what she's had to go through. She's still sitting in somebody's jail right now. Not even sitting in somebody's jail. Let's go a little further. This woman has to sit here and think about what it is that she did. Not even in the legal realm, but the emotional realm. She took a life. That has to be heavy on anybody. She still took a life. I'm sure she plays this back in her head over and over and over again. She is human, so I'm sure it fucks with her. It fucks with her. It would fuck with me. She probably sees Romeca's face when she closes her eyes at night. Who knows? Now I'm speculating, but she might. But this is something that's going to take a while for her to suppress or get over, whether she in jail or not. But the situation, the entire scenario was created by Romeca. It was created by Romeca. Romeca is the one that created this situation. And to sit here and hear people try to act like, oh, she was getting her life together. She was becoming a nurse. She was such a loving mom. She loved her child so much, and try to paint her as this beautiful stand-up citizen, law-abiding citizen that did everything right and made all the right decisions. And oh, poor old woe is her that she got unalived, without even mentioning that she created this whole scenario. It's actually sickening to me. Yes, a life was lost, but the bulk of the weight lies on her hands, not Holly's. The outrage is disproportionate. If Romeca was an innocent person and Holly just walked up to her job and shot her, I would understand the outrage that you guys have against Holly. But that's not what the fuck happened. She pulled up on Holly. She pulled up on Holly. And Holly defended herself. And a lot of people think that she defended herself too harshly. That doesn't take away the fact that Romeca created this scenario. She still created it. I don't give a fuck how you look at it, how you slice it, how you divide it. In my opinion, for you to not even see that, something has to be wrong with you. For you to not even see that Romeca is partial to blame. This is not 100% Holly. It's just not. It's absolutely not. People, either you want to pretend like your elevator don't go up or it really don't go up. If you literally looked at it like it's a damn piece of pie and you say, how much of this piece of pie belong in Romeca area space? How much of it belong in Holly space? If you gave Holly all the pie, like the Justice for Romeca people are doing, then you are misled. You are misled. You are not knowledgeable and you're not being smart. But if you took the pie and say, no, I gotta give some of this pie. I need to put some of this pie over in Romeca area. Because Holly did not pull up on Romeca. Romeca pulled up on Holly. She bears some of the responsibility. And when I see Justice for Romeca people try to paint Romeca as this guardian angel, all because she's a pretty girl, it's disgusting. And then for the people to say, oh, you're not supposed to speak on the dead. Where did that say that you're not supposed to speak on the dead? If that was the case, then we shouldn't talk about anybody that's dead. Whitney Houston daughter, Tupac, Biggie, nobody. Nobody. None of the presidents. It's more disrespectful for you guys to take the blame or even a portion of the blame away from Romeca and put it all on Holly. That's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. You wouldn't want that done to you. You wouldn't want that done to your family members. Romeca lost her life and she played a part in losing her life. Romeca lost her life and she played a part in losing her life. Romeca was not innocent. Romeca had just as much fault, if not more, in this than Holly. So the outrage, the selective outrage that think that Holly should be just burned and condemned to hell, all because she believed she was protecting herself against someone that pulled up on her. Someone that pulled up on her. That's why I don't have no respect for anyone that think that this is all Holly's fault. That Romeca don't bear some of the responsibility for not being here with her son right now. But because people want to omit that and get so deep in their feelings and take all the responsibility and put it in Carlos and Holly's area, you're disgusting. I have no respect for you. You don't think logically. You're thinking with your feelings and not facts. She bears the responsibility. She pulled up. She's the one did a U-turn. She's the one that blocked Holly in. She's the one that confronted Holly. Holly was minding her motherfucking business. She the one pulled up. Camera video footage shows that she pulled up. She did. So she bears responsibility. How do you not see that? How do you not understand that? How do you not understand that? Now, morally, I get it. You may not have made the same decision as Holly. I get it. I can see that being a 50-50 split. I could see some people saying, well, Amora, I wouldn't have shot her. I would have done this. I would have done that. I would have done that. Okay, I got it. But you cannot fault other people that would have done what she did. And when I say fault, I mean crucify. I get everybody is not going to agree with her response. But to downright call her a cold-blooded murderer because she was forced to make a decision, her decision may not have been 100% morally right, but she was forced to make that decision. She should not have been put in a situation like that to have to make that decision. And that is what people missing. And that is what I cannot respect. I cannot respect the fact that some of these justice for Romeca motherfuckers want Holly to bear all responsibility like she wasn't put in a situation to make a decision. She shouldn't have had to. She should not have had to. I get people saying they wouldn't have done what she did. I get that. That's you though. You can't expect everyone to respond how you respond. Yes, you wouldn't have done that. But everybody's not going to respond like you. That doesn't make her a monster because she chose to respond differently. She shouldn't have never been put in a situation to have to respond. You can't be mad and outraged at someone for thinking differently than you, for responding differently than you. The saying that they say you can't tell someone how to fight back, you can't. I can't tell you how to fight back. I can't tell you when something or you're presented with something, I can't tell you how to fight. That's your choice. I can't get mad because you do it differently than me. Those are consequences that you have to bear, not me. Holly will have to bear whatever consequences that come to her. But that does not take away, and that does not glorify what Romeca did. To see Romeca face and child's face, let's go there. To see Romeca's face and her son's face plastered all over social media for money, because that's what they're doing it for. Every post that they make of Romeca is getting them paid. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Some of them post Romeca 10 times a day. Ain't no way in God's green earth they care that much about Romeca. They're doing that for money. And I'm not even trying to count their money. I'm just being straight up honest. It is what the fuck it is. Some of these people are posting Romeca and her son 10 times a day, not to, oh, I want people to remember her. No, they're doing it for money. But furthermore, they're posting her picture and glorifying her like she's just an innocent person that was just cold-blooded murdered. And that's just not true. That's lies. That is false narratives being pushed out here. Romeca was not an innocent person that day. What Romeca did was wrong and unlawful. She pulled up on a woman with the intentions to cause harm. How much harm? We don't fucking know. But she pulled up and jumped out with the intentions to cause harm. She was absolutely wrong, and she do not get no motherfucking brownie points over here at all. She gets none. She was acting in the commission of a fucking crime. And the fact that people glorify her and try to build her, like, look at this beautiful woman. Oh my God, all she wanted to do was just dance and enjoy her son. She had moved on with her life, and this cold-blooded murderer, how can you do that to her? You guys are sick. You're sick to sit here and try to take away the responsibility of her breaking the fucking law and pulling up on someone for the mere purpose of causing her harm, distress, and whatever else the fuck. Whatever else. Romeca was not innocent. Romeca did not die innocent. And it doesn't matter how much y'all want to paint the town pink, paint social media pink. You know in your hearts of hearts, the family knows in their hearts of hearts that their daughter, their niece, their cousin wasn't no innocent ass person. That day she was on fucking demon time. She pulled up to cause harm. But she's supposed to be deemed the best mother, the best person, the most beautiful, and all this other bullshit. And it's just bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. So again, my heart goes out to Holly, because Holly is being demonized in this social media world. Not even just social media. I think the whole world, period, not a whole world, but you know, she's being demonized in public when she was forced to make a decision. When she was forced to make a decision, not one of the bloggers or supporters can prove me different. Not one of them. Of course, they don't want to hear what I have to say. Of course, what I have to say might make them gurgitate, because it makes them sit and think, God damn it, we up here glorifying this girl when she was partially responsible for what happened on that day. But they're not going to admit it. It's too many people that's emotionally involved and just want to hear good shit about Romeca, and they will probably stop supporting anyone that just be straight up honest and say, yep, Romeca is partially to blame. They're not going to do that. They don't want to lose a supporter. They don't want to lose a dollar. So they're going to keep on with, oh, she was perfect. She was perfect. She was this. She was that. She was this. Oh, Paul. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, Paul Romeca. Oh, whoa, Romeca. All of this. They're not going to be honest. They're not going to be honest. I may lose a supporter. I'm gaining supporters, but slowly. But you know the supporters that I'm gaining and I appreciate? I'm gaining critical thinking supporters. I don't want the airheads. I don't want these motherfuckers that don't know that 1 + 1 = 2. I don't want these slow dragging idiots. I don't. I want critical thinkers. I want people to know that there is a cause and effect. I want people to know that your actions can cause a reaction. I don't want the slow, dumb motherfuckers. Go somewhere else with that bullshit. For real. I want the critical thinkers. I want people to say, or that think like, okay, yeah, I feel bad that Romeca lost her life. But I can't be stupid enough to say that Romeca didn't do anything wrong, that Romeca don't take no blame or no responsibility or accountability in this shit. I want my supporters to be a little smarter than that. I want them to think a little clearer than that. I don't want the ones that just base solely on emotions and a bunch of fucking followers and shit. I want my supporters to think outside the box. Would Holly have had to make a decision 9 o'clock in the morning on September the 8th of 2025? Would she have had to make a decision to take a life had Romeca not pulled up on her? I want people to think about that. I don't want people that be like, I don't give a fuck more. I don't care. She should not have done that. It doesn't matter what Romeca did. Romeca could have came up and beat her ass. It's okay. Romeca is still the queen and the princess of Egypt. And Romeca should still be here. Holly is the reason for the motherfucking season. And she deserved a burn in hell because she should have let Romeca beat her motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck. Holly was jealous of Romeca. All this bullshit. All this bullshit. Because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's straight up ass bullshit. It's straight up bullshit. The fact that all the weight is being thrown at Holly. All the weight is being thrown at Carlos. Is bullshit. They reacted differently than you would have reacted. I got that. But Romeca caused this. Romeca caused this whole scenario. And then the family, they showed their entire ass in front of the courthouse. They showed what type of time the family is on. They showed their character. They showed who they are. They showed the product of Romeca's environment. They showed how they get down, how they move. They showed that. We saw that on the news. We saw that. So with that being said, people can continue to hate me. They continue to come up on my comments and say anything that they want. If I want to respond and cuss your motherfucking ass out, I will. But if I don't, I won't. I'm going to ignore you. But if you get so lucky for me to cuss your ass out, just consider it your lucky fucking day. But I may not even do that. I may just let you pop off because you're all emotional in your damn feelings. But some people on this here internet don't want to hear the truth. They hate hearing me say things like this. It pisses them off. It absolutely pisses them off. But they don't want to think critically. They don't want to think logically. They think that Holly should have responded the way they respond. There's more than one way of doing things, more than one way of being right. Of course, there's more than one way of being wrong too, but how you respond may be different than how I respond. That doesn't make you a better person than me. It just means that if I go too far, I will have to deal with a certain level of consequences. If you go too far, you will have to deal with a level of consequences. But that does not take away the person that is also responsible for this. But Romeca is being glorified. Glorified, absolutely glorified, when she was not an innocent bystander. I would not feel the same if Holly would have went up to Carlos's school and Romeca was coming out and walking to her car and Holly opened her weapon on Romeca. I would not feel the same. Now, I ain't gonna be out here hollering the bitch needs to burn in hell and shit like that, because I think that's a bit excessive. But I will be saying that she does deserve to be charged with first degree. She does deserve to sit her ass down somewhere. But that's not the case, y'all. Holly didn't pull up on Romeca. Holly didn't just open up her weapon and fire at Romeca. It didn't go like that at all. So I would never be able to understand how anybody can omit that Romeca started this situation. She created this whole shit. She created this shit. She did. She was the aggressor. She created this shit. She says, I'm glad I found you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all subscribe to my page, please. She said, a lot of y'all are too invested. Well, you have to be one of us because you're here listening to me. So you should change that and say a lot of us. So go ahead and change y'all to us because you're over here and you're listening. You wouldn't be over here. And when you say a lot of us are too invested, we are, well, content creators. I am a paid blogger, okay? So of course I am going to blog on what I want to blog on. And I definitely want to blog on this story. Okay? It's an assistant district attorney that is prosecuting the case, a Caucasian man. Oh, it is a white man? He's prosecuting, but he wasn't the one in there the first time, was he? On the first day, David? She said, Amor, you got 16K subscribers. Congratulations. Thank you. I went over 16K last night. I did. Thank you. She said, when you calling people names and raising your blood pressure, that means you are too invested. I'm so glad you said that. So No Filter says, when you are calling people name and raising your blood pressure, that means you are too invested. By the show of hands, how many of you guys have heard the Justice for Romeca people absolutely drag Holly by the strings of her hair, call her every name in the book, between hoe, bitch, trifling, nasty, stank, ugly? How many of y'all have heard, by the show of hands, how many of y'all have heard Justice for Romeca commentators drag Holly all around this social media platform with all type of disrespectful names? Thank you for the hands. Thank you for the hands. Thank you. But see, this is what I mean when I say selective outrage. See, this person right here, No Filter, will pretend that she ain't heard that. She will pretend that she ain't heard them call uh Holly all types of names. And see, I ain't even called Romeca no bitch, no hoe, no none of that. And I won't. I won't. I won't go no further than calling her what she really is, and that's a stalker and a bully. But they have downright degraded Holly from A to Z. But people like No Filter will sit and pretend, oh, I've never heard them say such a thing. I've never heard them say such a thing. They just say nice things and they're good bloggers and they just do everything right. Girl, stop the cap. Or either go clean out your ears, one or the other. Stop the cap, honey. Like I was saying before No Filter came over here, she probably one of the ones that got built-in filters. But anyway, as I was saying, I am a paid blogger. So I can blog on anything that I want to blog on. And I want to blog on this story and carry it all the way out because I am interested. I'm very much interested in this story. And I would think the 302 people that's listening to me right now are also interested in this story. Because had they not been interested, or if they was not interested, they wouldn't be listening to me. A lot of people want to know how this plays out, more so for their own knowledge, because they may be caught in a situation like this themselves one day, or know someone that's caught in a situation like this. People want to know, when you have your stalker roll up on you while you are minding your business, will you be legally justified to put their lights out? A lot of people want to know. And we will find out. We will find out how the state of Illinois handles this case. And for the people that say, oh, you're just too invested, they must be invested. They listening. Invested and interest is two different things. We are interested in this case. And you know, and you can say, I'm invested in it. I'm invested to see it all the way out. I'm investing my time. I'm investing my research. I'm investing my analysts. Yeah, I'm researching this. So yeah, you could say I'm invested, and I get paid to be invested. Whether it's pennies or not, I get paid to be invested. You know? She said, how did No Filter end up amongst the overly invested is the question. I don't know. They come over here and it's almost like they take pride in being able to say something slick so they can go back over there and be like, oh, I said something slick on Amore's panel. I get street creds now. Amore cuss my motherfucking ass out. I get street creds. Some of them come over here just for that reason. They just want to hear me cuss they motherfucking asses out. I was just talking to somebody today and I said, I know that if I was Justice for Romeca, I would have a lot more subscribers. I would have a lot more views. I would have a lot. I said, but I would never do that for no views, no money, or no clout. I don't want to grow being a fucking follower. I don't. And you know, about maybe 2 weeks ago or so, maybe 3, one of the used to be loud talkers said Amore don't want broke people as her supporters. Amore only want people that make money so they can tip her. Amore just want a certain caliber of people as her supporters. She just don't want the low down ghetto hood rat ones. Well, let me just tell you this. You don't have to be rich to be a supporter of mine. You don't even have to live in a fancy house, drive a fancy car. You can literally be living month to month. But let me tell you what I do want in my supporters. And I'm talking about my real supporters. I want them to be critical thinkers. I want my real supporters to have some level of intellect. I want them to think outside the box. I don't want them to just go with emotions. I want them to look at all sides. I want them to talk out loud. Sometimes when you say things out loud, it makes better sense to you. I want them to ask the real questions, the hard ones too. How did Romeca get there? How did this situation occur? How did she end up in the same spot as Carlos and Holly? How did her body end up by Holly's, right in front of Holly's door? How did she get so close to Holly? I want my supporters to be intelligent. And maybe that's what she meant. When she said, I want my supporters to be rich, I'm not rich. So why would I just want rich supporters? Don't make sense. I'm not rich. I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich in health. I'm rich in knowledge. But I want my supporters to think. I want them to speak out loud and ask the questions. I want my supporters to know that there's more than one way to do things, not just only your way. Your way only is not just the right way. But yeah, I want my supporters to be critical thinkers. I don't want them to be airheads. I don't want my supporters to just be followers. And another thing, I don't want my supporters to have dark souls, to just want to see somebody burn in hell. And I've heard that. I hope she burn in hell. I hope she does this. I hope she does that. I don't want my supporters to have dark souls, dark spirits. I want my supporters to know that this case can go either way. Holly could be found not guilty by the reason of self-defense, justified homicide, or she could be found guilty. Now, I don't think that she's going to be found guilty of first degree, but she could, because to be honest with you, it's really up to the jewelry. If the jewelry accepts the prosecutor's argument over the defense argument, I believe in my hearts of hearts that she's going to be found not guilty. But I'm not on the jury. I know if I was, I would say it was justified. Fuck a color pink. I don't care nothing about coloring the city pink. That wouldn't be on my mind. I would use my critical thinking skills and I would say, while applying law, if this girl was already a documented stalker and she pulled up on her, how is Holly supposed to feel? They don't want me as a jewelry because I will be one of those critical thinkers. How did we get here? I would start at A. I wouldn't start at fucking M or O or P. I would start at A. How did we get here? How did Romeca get here? Oh, there's video footage that she bust a U-turn. There's video footage that she blocked Holly in. They wouldn't want me to be no jewelry. They would not want it. Because I would start from the beginning. From the beginning. So with that being said, I don't think that they're going to be a jury full of airheads. I think that there's more people out there that thinks like me. And that's critical thinking. Now, am I saying I'm perfect? No. Am I saying I always do everything right? No. Am I saying I can't be wrong about things? No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when I stop for a moment and I think about things and I seriously think about it and I play things around in my head, my outcome in this situation is Romeca created this scenario. She did. She absolutely created this scenario. If it was any other way, meaning that if they was just at a grocery store and they just so happen to see each other at a grocery store and get into it, and Holly popped her, I would think Holly was wrong. But Holly was where she was legally allowed to be, and Romeca pulled up on her. They wasn't at the farmer's market. They wasn't at no mall. She came to cause harm. If they just so happen to bump into each other at a grocery store, and shit went down, and Romeca just started attacking her, I would look at this a little different. I still would think that she should defend herself, but this is not Romeca just running up or popping up to cause harm. They just so happen to bump into each other at a grocery store. This was not the case. Romeca deliberately pulled up on them. When she made that U-turn and came back down that street, she came for them. She stopped for them. She jumped out the car for them. She ran up on Holly because she wanted to cause harm. She had bad intentions. And that's why I would not be able to get that one, let that go, if I was on the jewelry. And I'm going to tell you, there will be other jewelries that feel the same way. There will be other people on the jury that says, wait a minute, she had a restraining order? Wait a minute, she did all these threats? Wait a minute, she bust a U-turn? Wait a minute, she blocked her in? Wait a minute, her body was found by the door? Wait a minute, she ran up on her? Wait a minute, the bullet was face to face, front to back? Wait a minute. So for the people that's yelling, she's never getting out and she's going to rot forever and all this stuff, well, everybody don't think like you. Everybody don't think like me. There's going to be some people that think like them in that jury room, and there's going to be people that think like me in that jury room. And it's going to come down to law. They're going to have case studies in front of them. And it's going to come down to who has the best argument. But what I will tell you this, social media, anything that people say on social media right now is not going to be in effect when they are in that deliberation room. All this bullshit, whatever I say, whatever all these other bloggers say, it ain't gonna mean shit. Just like everybody thought Diddy was going down for 20. Hell, I thought he was going down for 20. But to be honest with you, I wasn't as engaged in the Diddy case as I am this one. Because if I was, I probably would have broke down a little bit further what a RICO was. But even with the Diddy case, listening to Cassie say the shit that she said, in my opinion, I feel like she helped Diddy. She helped him. A lot of the shit that she was saying she did, she wanted to do. She was happy. But anyway, I'm not going to get all into that. But everybody thought Diddy was going down for 20 plus years. And Diddy got 5 years, 50 months, not even 5 years, 50 months. 50 months with time served. Diddy will do another 3 and be home. If he do those 3. And I don't even like Diddy. So you don't know what's going to go on in the deliberation room. It could literally go either way. It could literally go either way. But in my hearts of hearts, I believe that she will be found not guilty. Because in my hearts of heart, by law, by paperwork, she did what she was legally allowed to do. And if this is just legal, no paint the pink town purple or pink or whatever, if it ain't none of that a factor, then she will be found not guilty. She will be found justified homicide. Because she did everything right. It may not be morally right. It may not be what some people want to hear, but she did everything right. And for those that say, well, if she did everything right or more, then why she got charges against her? Man, cut it out. Cut the fuck of it out. Cut it out. Stop asking dumbass questions like that. People get charged all the time and get found not guilty. Cut that fucking shit out. Why don't you? Well, if she did everything right or more, then why didn't the judge let her out the first time? We done already went over that. Because they found probable cause in justifying her detention. That's all early stage, baby. That ain't got nothing to do with no jewelry. But by law, whether people like it or not, by the book, Holly did everything right. Even when I went and I dissected reasonable, is what she did, is it reasonable? Given the fact that she had her 6-month-old baby in the car, given the fact that Romeca was already a documented stalker, given the fact that a judge just 2 months prior wrote down in a document and stated that she was in fear of her life. Actually, I think they said fear of her safety. So that's already established. Her fear didn't start that morning. She already had fear. Most people that get denied a TPO, they just give up. She got denied and she pushed forward. And she continued to go to every hearing. It took her almost a fucking, 7 months to get a restraining order. It took her almost 7 months to get a restraining order. Almost 8 months to get a restraining order. Some people would have gave up and said, fuck it. But a lot of people want to omit that she had her child in the car. When you are in fight or flight mode and you're not the only one that you have to defend, you have a child there to defend, baby, listen. It's your responsibility as a mother to defend your child. I hear people saying, oh, if she cared about her child, she would have checked up on her child while he was in the car. If Romeca cared about her child, she would have took her ass on down that motherfucking road and went to work or school or wherever she was headed to. See, they don't like that. They don't like that. So by the book, Holly did everything right. And to be honest with you, the state has to prove that she didn't. The state has to prove that she wasn't scared. She didn't feel that her life was in imminent danger. The state have to prove that. And let me tell you something. They tried it with the fist bump. See, let me tell you what angle that they was going to try to come from. So they knew before they heard about the fist bump that it was going to be a hard hill to climb. But when the fist bump narrative just so happened to pop up out of no fucking where, right? The state said, this might be a good opportunity to say it was intentional, because the reason being she celebrated afterwards. So if I can convince the courts that she celebrated it, then that shows intent. But now the only person that so-called seen the fist bump is a non-credible witness. Non-credible witness. A witness that is on tape, on video, not even on the scene at the time all of this stuff went down. A non-credible witness. A witness that did not see what she say she saw and did not hear what she say she heard. So once that is out the door, it goes back to being a hard hill to climb for the state. The state have to say, Holly, you wasn't scared. Holly, you wasn't in fear of your life. Not just say it, but they have to prove it. They got to prove that Holly was not in reasonable fear of her life or imminent danger. She has to feel that they have to prove that what she did was not reasonable. They have to say, given the fact that she was threatened multiple times to be KI'd, her son to be KI'd, her grandmother called and threatened to be KI'd, or threatened to KI her granddaughter, right? She endured this over an extended period of time through different measures, not just through text messages, but through text, voicemail, inboxes, social media, right? So with anybody in a situation like Holly, would they have made the same decision? Would they have felt that their life was in imminent danger when you have somebody saying that they're going to do this to you, they're going to do that to you? You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what they're going to do. And I'm sure Ari is going to go find those videos of these women beating other women with their bare hands to death. We've seen it right here on my channel. We've seen it. We know it exists. But not only is she supposed to protect herself, she's supposed to protect her son. So the state have to prove with someone else in a situation like Holly's, have your stalker pull up on you, threaten harm against you, advance toward you in an aggressive nature. Your child is in the car. Would a person with all these scenarios, she was uninvited, unsolicited, blocked in, would they have done the same thing? Is it reasonable? And I'm here to tell you it is. It is. So it's going to be hard for the state to prove that she wasn't in no fear. How she in fear in July and no longer in fear in October? She was in fear without even laying eyes on the girl in person. So why wouldn't she be in fear with facing her face to face? Come on, make it make sense. That's why I need critical thinkers. The judge just deemed her fear of her safety on that goddamn document, that restraining order, fear for her safety. So why would in July, without ever seeing her face to face, would a judge deem her in fear of her safety and then take away the fear in September? So again, on paper, by law, Holly did everything right. She did everything right. She did everything right. Now I don't know. I think you're just being funny when you say that, D. You being funny. You being sarcastic. I know you are. So I ain't even gonna read it out loud because I know you. I know you just being funny. She says if she wasn't in fear, she would have never gotten a restraining order. Exactly. But you would have some people that don't think logically say that she got a restraining order because this is something that she plotted and planned. You know, it sounds good. It briefs well, right? But guess who would have to prove that? The state attorney. How the fuck can the state attorney prove that? If that's the case, anybody that goes and get a restraining order will be looked at like, oh, you're only getting one so you can legally unalive somebody. You're just going to get a restraining order so you can use it to KI somebody. She had no idea that Romeca was going to pull up that day. She had no idea. None whatsoever. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to get off. She says there would have never been no plotting and planning if she never treated her through, never threatened her through text messaging, emails, and stopping. And you mean stalking her Facebook? Exactly. Exactly. And then for the people, right, that claim Holly wrote those text messages to herself. Romeca never done that. Those people are in denial. Absolute denial. These are people that are just what's the word I want to use? They're just, those are the ones that really don't care about the truth. They are determined to blame whatever on Holly. I believe that even when they played the recording of her texting herself, putting the goddamn, video in her in her inbox, right? They'll say it maybe AI or a clone or I don't know. They will make an excuse for it. They will try to make an excuse for it. David said, denial is not just a river in Egypt. Baby, David. They will try to flip the script and make an excuse for Romeca's actions. Oh no, she just wanted to say hey, or I don't know. But they would definitely try to justify all the threats. They would either try to say she didn't do it, and even when the attorney proved that it did come from her, right? They will say, oh, it's because she said something to her first. I don't know. It's just that they will try so hard to justify Romeca's actions to the T. But what I would like to do on my channel, I would like for us really not to argue with them. We can dispute the state of attorney because I'm gonna give a state of attorney a little bit more credits than I give these dumb motherfuckers. Trying to debate with them is going to cause us to lose brain cells. We're going to literally sound as dumb as they do. So debating back and forth with them is not a good idea. But once the case goes on, and they are asking for a speedy trial, so it may be sooner than later. We'll see. Somebody said a speedy trial is 2 years in the state of Illinois. I don't know how long it's going to be. But what I will say is, I don't want us to. I don't want to debate back and forth with people that don't read, research, know the law, interpret the law, comprehend the law. But once the trial starts off, and I'm sure there'll be other motions and paperwork filed, we will break those down and we will debate the smart ones, like, the legal people, not these motherfuckers that's on the internet that's saying the dumbest shit. I'm telling you, it makes no sense for us to do that. Those people just want to fight because that's just what they want to do. Fight. I just want to fight. I just want to fight. Please fight with me. Please fight with me. They just want to fight. I want to debate smart people. I don't want to debate dummies that don't even research or read the shit that they putting out. I don't want to do that. It's going to make me feel super dumb, super ignorant, super delusional. So again, I know a lot of y'all go to other channels and listen to them, but the ones that's out here with the fear-mongering and trying to scare people, intimidate people, make up stupid ass shit, trying to, silence people, trying to paint a narrative that's just not true, saying dumb shit like, hey, y'all, let's flood the DA's inbox and tell them on the more. They wasting y'all motherfucking time. But y'all can jump in line if y'all want to and do that dumbass shit if you want to. And ain't a motherfucking thing that's gonna happen to me. Not a motherfucking thing. They wasting their time and they wasting yours too. So you either jump on the dumb train or you could just understand what it is. It's fear mongering. It's they think that they could do certain shit, like they posted Holly Mama for no fucking reason, right? But you don't see us contacting the goddamn DA, the FBI, the PIA, the CIA, the TIA, or the LIA, right? You don't see us doing that type of bullshit. But ain't nobody scared of no motherfucking DA. Ain't nobody scared of the motherfucking FBI, the CIA, or nobody. The detective, the police, the judge. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. As long as you are abiding by the law, stand within your areas of your rights. But you have to know your rights. And don't let somebody else tell you your rights. Like I said this before, know it on your own. Some of these motherfuckers are really dumb in real life. They don't even know their own fucking rights. Coming out here and trying to tell you what you can and can't do. Until they pick up a fucking book and read it and know what the fuck they are allowed and not allowed to do, they can't tell me shit. Let them continue saying the dumb bullshit that they doing or that they're saying. Okay? But I wanted to come out here and let you guys know. Ignore that stupid ass noise from them stupid ass people, because that's exactly what they are. I know people are posting the shit that I say on their community walls or either on their Facebook page. I don't give damn fucks. They can continue to post me. I don't care. I absolutely do not care. All right. So I'm letting y'all know that they can post me until they don't have no more room to post me. Bitches. Anyway, I'm about to hop off and just chill for a minute or whatever. It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock in Texas and it's dark and cold outside. She said, now more until they can color inside the lines of a coloring book correctly. Exactly. But I just don't want y'all to worry, because I did have a couple of my supporters like, more. You may want to take that down. They said they coming for you. They said they're gonna report your page. I don't want your page to get affected. Please don't listen to that dumbass shit. These are ignorant ass motherfuckers that do not know how to interpret the law. Do not know how to interpret their rights. They're dumb. They say dumb shit. And they think that people are supposed to think like them and act like them and react like them. Fuck them hoes. All right. But just know, before I do something, I'm going to check and double check and make sure that I am in compliance and I am doing something right. Even if I have to come back later and put another statement in there or whatever, like I did. And it said, put the, no harassment or whatever, but that doesn't seal the deal. It just, it doesn't matter if I had it in there or not. I'm a motherfucking paid ass blogger. Fuck them hoes. Okay. But nevertheless, yeah, exactly. It's free. Matter of fact, let me show you what my girl said. Hold on. Let me show you what she said. I wanted to steal it too, but then I ain't want her to get me for stealing her post. But let me show you what she live now. Oh no, she ain't. Oh yes, she is. God damn, she live. But let me show you what she posted. Damn, she been live all day. Wait a minute, what you do with it? Hold on. I think she I'm home in my bed. My people keep sending me early. Hold on, let me put up Latrice. Latrice posted something earlier on her page. What did she put it? Let me see if I can find it. Did she take it down? I think she took it down. She must have took it down. Well, anyway, what she had posted was you need haters. Hold on. Where did she put? She must have another channel. Okay, hold on. She must have another channel. Because she posted something about you need. Oh, she said something about she gained 8,000 subscribers in so many days. And she said, you need haters. You need haters. I'm trying to look for it. I don't see it. But anyway, I don't see it. But she posted that on her page that she gained 8,000 subscribers being talked about by Sherelle. Her and Sherelle going back and forth with each other. And she said she gained 8,000 subscribers for being talked about on the internet. And she said, hey, y'all, don't be mad at your haters. You need haters. You need them haters. Okay. She gained 8,000 subscribers because because her haters out there talking about her. So basically, more of the story, don't get mad because people want to goggle your name in their esophagus, Now, I ain't gonna lie. One time I used to be like, God damn it, fuck. What you talking about me for? But now I don't give a fuck. Now I don't give a fuck. Talk about me. I don't give a damn. She said she has real comedian Latrice Allen and real comedian Serenity Allen. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know which one it was. She said Latrice and Sherelle is going back and forth now. Yes, they are going back and forth right now, baby. They are. You know what I'm saying? But she said that on her page. She said that you need your haters. So the fact that she said that, I agree 100%, baby. You need them haters. Let them haters make them hate harder, or help them hate harder. Help the haters hate harder. And how you help them hate harder is you keep doing what you're doing. See, they're hating you for a reason. They're absolutely hating you for a reason. They're not hating you because you ain't shit. They're not hating you because oh, here you go, right here. Here you go. Look what she wrote. Let me get both of these. Here we go. She posted this today. Well, actually yesterday. Look what she posted. You have to understand that people hate on you for a reason. All right, this is what she said. I've gained 8,000 followers off a hater talking about me. We need our haters. We absolutely need our haters. Don't get mad because the hater want to talk about you. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. They're going to laugh in the comments. They're going to be like, oh, she just called this girl bald head. She said this about this girl. She said that about this girl. Let me go find out who the person she talking about. Let me go check her out. Let me see who she talking about. And then they're going to come over to your page and they're going to listen. And they're going to be like, wait a minute. This girl cool as fuck. She ain't nothing like this person said. Now, all of them ain't going to do it. Some people going to form an opinion of the person that they support. But some people are going to come get to know you for themselves. And they're going to like you. They're going to fall in love with your personality. And then they're going to become your supporter. Okay? All right? And then she says here, some people are bothered by your page and aren't even supposed to be on it. Oh, Lord, child, I wish I could post this on my page. They be bothered about your channel and the shit that you say on your channel, and they're not even supposed to be listening to you. Some of them claim they ain't listening to you. They just be lying. I don't even listen to her. I can't stand her voice. Yes, the fuck you do listen to me. You obsessed with my voice. Stop playing. You know everything I say from the beginning to the end of my goddamn live. Just stop. Cut it the fuck out. Just stop. Just stop. You bothered by what I say and you're not even supposed to be listening to me. But keep listening. You might learn something. But she said I gained 8,000 followers off a hater talking about me. Now, 8,000 is a lot, baby. Now, I don't be gaining like that. But, baby, I get about 20 or so. Or so off a damn hater. She said, it's been years, though, or more. I need you to teach me how to monetize my haters. Girl, I'm going to have to teach you how to help haters hate harder so you can get paid off them motherfucking haters. You hear me? Haters make you greater. You hear me? A hater will make you greater and make you push yourself beyond what you would normally push yourself. It make you police up yourself. Get yourself together. Be on your grind. Your total grind. So, with that being said, or whatever, don't get mad because people talking about you. Don't cry and cut the food because somebody want to keep guzzling your name all in their esophagus. They need you. They need you to get a view. And you need them for free promotion. Let them motherfuckers advertise you for free. Let them advertise you for free. You keep your advertising dollars in your account and let these hoes, these hater ass, bitter bitch hoes, let them advertise you for free. Anyway, hats off to Latrice, because I think she over there right now popping her shit. Let me see. Latrice don't give a fuck. I don't even know you. And I'm living my life. Look at Latrice. It's ripping. People thinking it's all falling on their forehead, bitches just wet. They wonder why the shit ain't getting no better for them. That's not all. That means they sweating on y'all. Praying for them. Latrice over there with 2,000 people in her comment. I mean, on her live. There ain't no other way. You ain't got no other way to go. Cause bitch, I'm over here laying in my bed, eating my popcorn. I got a big bag. Y'all letting that look, y'all letting that gap spread it, all them gaps and that y'all letting that baby. I want to go there now. I'm trying not to go. Now I don't know if she going. Let me see. She said clout chasing at its finest because I want let them in my group because they were sent by the master. LOL. Now I'm not sure who she's talking about. I don't even know if Latrice is talking about Sherelle right now because does Sherelle got gaps in her teeth? I don't know, but I will say Sherelle just went and got her teeth done in Turkey and them shits are fucked up. Have y'all seen her teeth? She done went and fucked up her mouth. I'm gonna need y'all to be careful when you go in and try to go get these porcelain teeth or these compositories or whatever that's y'all doing in y'all mouth, y'all shaving y'all teeth down. Man, her teeth are fucked up. Ain't no way I would have flew all the way to Turkey and let them do that shit to my mouth. Ain't no motherfucking way. And now she got to stay extra longer there so they can fix them. Oh, she is talking about her. She talking about Sherelle. Hold on.
Oh, they got the strength, and y'all got the courage because y'all worry about what people go say. I'm a different breed. For real, Indian Janae, they don't want to join this live. They don't want to get on this live because they're going to get their feelings hurt. I tried to get them on their live. And I brought you to some followers, some people to tune in.
So anyway, that's Latrice. If y'all want some entertainment, she would definitely entertain y'all asses over there on Facebook. Her and Sherelle is going at each other. But let's put Sherelle teeth up right quick because Sherelle, what the fuck was you thinking? Let's put Sherelle up right quick, y'all. Because Sherelle went to Turkey's, paid her a good little bag to go over there. She was live earlier going in. Did she get her teeth fixed already? Hold on, let me see, because it looked like she made no, I think, is it? Did she get them fixed? It kind of looked like she got them fixed, y'all. Hold on. Because I know them shits was ugly the other day. She may have got them fixed, though. Look at these teeth.
You gonna shoot me because I made a status on Facebook? Oh my God, times have gotten hard. We can't get free bodies for anything.
Hold on, let's go to the big ones that she showed that her teeth was fucked up. She doing the most, especially in her damn 20s. You getting your body done in your 20s. You going to get your teeth done in your 20s. God damn, girl. She doing the most. She's only in her 20s, y'all. I mean, she making her money. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let me look at her photos because that's what they are. She making her money. Look at her teeth, y'all. First of all, they had to shave it down to this. Look at her teeth. They shaved it down, and then she went and got them fixed. And then this what the fuck they left her. Look at that. But I think she went and got, I think those were temporary teeth. Oh, these were temporary? Because I think she came back. Oh, well, them shits ain't cute either. But I mean, I guess. Y'all think that's cute? Oh, she said, these are temporary. They are extremely white. The bottom of the picture look like these. I'm not. Oh, these are temporary. Oh, okay. These are temporary. So if this temporary, then what are these? No, she said back to the lab because what the fuck is this? Lip trembling and shit. Trembling and shit. They entirely too white for me. Looking in the mirror, it looks like I have a whitening strip on. I don't like that. Going to 2 shades darker, and they did them based on my teeth shape and my gum line. Everything else was cool. I just don't like the color. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So these were supposed to be the ones that she liked? Oh, wow. Some people showing her what the fuck they supposed to look like, I guess. Those look natural, but hers, oh, child. I don't know. I mean, I know people go get their teeth done all the time and whatnot, but y'all, yeah, no, y'all. I guess anything to make money, but you in your 20s. But now these, let me see. Let me zoom in. They do look good. Those look better. Y'all think so? I still think they're a tad big for her mouth, but they look good right there. But these, I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think these teeth look good? Oh, she got them done over. So she's still in Turkey, or did she come back to America and got them done over? Because I know she went to Turkey to get them done. Sherelle said she talked about Latrice's son. Story been told so many times. She said America shaved them down. Those were temporary. Oh, so she came back to America and got them shaved down? Oh, wow. So did she get her money back from the ones in Turkey, though? Shit, if I got to come back to America for them to fix my teeth, I want my damn money back. Anyway. So if your teeth fall out, this is what the fuck they're going to look like underneath? Ooh, Jesus. I would be a little scared. She said, I have veneers. You have or you want? Did you say I'll have veneers so bad? Or you want veneers? She said they're too white and one of her canines was too long. And she said that the people in the United States shaved her teeth down too much. Oh, so the people in the US did this to her teeth? Oh. Oh, she come back to the States tomorrow. Oh, okay. So she had them redone in Turkey. Her first set, they shaved them down too much. Oh, no more. The teeth was shaved in America. She went to Turkey to fix it. She has temporary from Turkey right now. Turkey fixed them. She was live this morning. Oh, they did fix them. Let's go to her live right quick. I just want to see what they look like. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? I don't know, y'all. Oh no, baby. I don't know. I'll pass. I'm a pass. She said no more. She had her teeth done in America first. Oh, I read that. Anyway, she said they shave teeth like she eat quarters. She said, look at Jenny comment. Oh, wait a minute. Jenny she got a comment. Jenny said they look like they do teeth. Jenny said they look like they do teeth by day and ship drugs by night. I'm done. Wait a minute. Did she say that? She said they look like they do teeth by day and ship drugs by night. I am done with Jenny ass. OMG. She said they look like they do teeth by day and drugs by night. Girl, how the world did she find them? But anyway, did she go over to Turkey by herself to get her teeth done? She said her teeth before looked better than these teeth to me. I saw her teeth before and I said, damn, her teeth did not look bad. I saw her teeth before. And I actually said, why did she go get her teeth done again? I didn't see anything wrong with her mouth. I mean, I'm sure some people probably do it. Like, here's a picture. Well, like, here's a picture of her. There was nothing wrong with Sherelle's teeth. There was nothing wrong with your teeth, girl. Look at her teeth. There was nothing wrong with Sherelle's teeth. But I heard when you start having surgeries, you want to keep having them. Look at her teeth. Sherelle's teeth is pretty. Look at Sherelle's teeth. Girl. I don't get it. Like, but I heard that when you start having all these surgeries, you just want to have more and more and more and more. Because didn't she just have a BBL done too? She just had a BBL done. I don't see anything wrong with her teeth. She said she went over to Turkey a few weeks ago for a hair transplant. Damn, she doing the most in her damn 20s. So she getting a hair transplant, her teeth done, and now she got a BBL. What next? She gonna change out her damn arms or some shit? She said, is that her real teeth or that picture? Oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was her real teeth. Is it not? Yeah, them her real teeth. Ain't nothing wrong with her teeth. There was nothing wrong with Sherelle's teeth. I don't know, y'all. Anyway, Sherelle looked like she had some nice teeth to me. But hey, you gotta like whatever's, you know what I'm saying? You gotta like you. You gotta love you for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. She said BBL, hair transplant, and teeth. She said, yes, this trip she went alone to get her teeth, but 2 weeks ago she went with her guy friend. Just like the lady in the movie, I'm going to get you sucker. She said, no, they weren't her real teeth, y'all. Oh, they weren't her real teeth either? I don't think those were her real teeth either. Those implants look better than the now implants. Oh, so this is her second time getting her teeth done? Oh, what the fuck? Anyway, y'all. All right. Well, anyway, but how old is she? Somebody said she's like 26 or 27. She doing a lot at a young age. I mean, I ain't trying to knock her down or anything, but damn. That's a lot on the 20-something-year-old body. Do you know what your body looked like at 20? It's definitely not going to look like that at 40. Oh, man. Oh, okay. So this is her second time getting teeth. Oh, okay. Well, I just hope she love what she got going on. She said sometimes it's not about what something looks like. She said she had issues underneath the last ones, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, so she had issues underneath the teeth? Oh, hmm, hmm. Oh, okay. She said they were slipping constantly. Slipping? What you mean slipping? They come out? Wait a minute, what you mean slipping? Hold on. The teeth come out? They move? What you mean slipping, Kathleen? What? Hold on. How your teeth slip? When she chew? What you mean? Please explain. Girl, your teeth be slipping. I know they move. Child, I wouldn't know what to do if my teeth slip. She said at least she's getting a real hair transplant, not a fake one. So y'all said she's a twin? She has a twin? I'm stuck on the teeth slipping. Oh, is this her twin? No, that ain't her twin. Them jokers don't look nothing alike. They can't be her twin. She got a twin? Now you about to have me going all through her damn thing looking for her sister. Let me get out of this girl thing before they be like, oh, she's stalking Sherelle. Damn, that is her sister. No, that is not her twin. Mm-mm. No, hell no. Anyway, girl, let me get off this damn. Let me get off the internet. What y'all got me over here doing? She said her first baby father knocked her teeth out of her. What? Damn. Also, they were slipping. She said they messed them up and they kept slipping. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I mean, I would have got them done too. But damn, so you mean to tell me it's some people out here with composite teeth, veneers, or whatever you want to call them, and them shits be slipping sometime? Yeah, no. All right. I'm gonna let y'all have that. She better get her some of that damn gorilla glue that girl said. My hair It don't move. It don't move. She need to put that Gorilla glue in them damn teeth. She better stop playing. Girl, what if them jokers slip out her mouth? Oh, that'd be so embarrassing. If them jokers slip out of her mouth. Anyway. But I heard that her and Latrice got into it because she commented on Latrice's status saying that it was a lie. That you know, her money that she said she made, that it was fake or something. And then they start comparing how much money that each one of them make on their Facebook. And that's how this beef started between them. And so now they making a bigger bag by going back and forth with each other. I don't know. I guess people trying to close out the year right. I guess they saying, shit, let me make my last couple of dollars and go off on a big blogger. I see a lot of people doing that shit. Is that what they doing? Cause Latrice over there racking up. Latrice got 2,000 people in her live right now. 2,000 plus people in her live right now going in on her. She said Latrice was just live talking about her. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Tamara. She said, just sending some love since I've been in and out. Thank you so much. But listen, Latrice, like, let me close out this year and go in on this damn girl that I did not ask for her advice. Because Latrice posted a number up there, and I guess people, you know, thought whatever the hell they thought, you know, minding somebody else's business or whatever that, you know. But that's what happened. She said something about, that's what I heard anyway. Shit, I don't know if it's true. But that's what I heard, that she was minding, she said something about her amount of money that she's saying ain't real. She said Sherelle always fuck with somebody with her messy self. Well, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I did absolutely amazing for the year of 2025, y'all. I done succeeded my goal, and I'm still on live. I still got 2 more days to go, y'all. It ain't even the 31st yet, and I done met my goal. Oh, Lord, it's all because of you that I met my goal, and it's true. You came along and you helped a sister out. You did. But anyway, thank y'all for helping me meet my goal. I told y'all my goal was 105K for this year. Now, I ain't meet the goal until late. I mean, I ain't set the goal until later, right? But I set the goal at 105. I ain't going up. This is all I'm going to set it at. I appreciate y'all to the fullest, to the max. I love y'all. I really, really do. This year has been phenomenal. We done gained some people, done lost some people, done said fuck you to some people. But this year has been amazing. Yes, I'm coming live tomorrow and probably the next fucking day too. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Your girl made 105 this year. That's all. I know I'm going to have to pay some hella fucking taxes. I don't know if y'all going to help me pay them shits. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to figure it the fuck out. But anyway, but I need 2 people to get in contact with me. A different perspective. I need you to reach out to me via email, and Teresa King. Teresa King and a different perspective. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me in my inbox, please. And thank you. A different perspective and Teresa King. I need you guys to reach out to me. So anyway, I'm going to close out this year. She said, more you see you trying to put me back to work. She said, Lord, let me go and get some more hearts off the ice. Oh, truth in the city, baby. It's all good, though. She said, more, please edit this live so they won't strike your page. Who won't strike my page? Who's going to strike my page? Who going to strike my page? Who would strike my page? But anyway, I ain't worried about a strike, to be honest with you. She said, did you get the video I sent about the rapist lawsuit? Just checking. Yeah, I got it. And I'm going to read it because he needs to be fucking sued. Yeah, we're going to talk about him too, because I don't like what he got off with. I really don't. I talked about him before. We're going to talk about him again. But anyway, she said, congratulations. I was behind as heck. Girl, thank you. Thank you. And I gained a little bit more subscribers. Not a whole lot, but I did gain a little bit more. Who can guess how many I have? I had 16,003 yesterday, and it went up to 16,007. Who remember that? Who can guess how many I have as of today? That's why I said I don't mind these itty bitties talking about me. I left yesterday's live with 16,007. Who can guess how many I picked up from yesterday's live? Anybody? I had 16,007 subscribers yesterday. Kim C said 16,020. Tamara said 16,025. Sipping Lab said 16,025. Y'all all are close. Y'all all are close. 16,021. Okay. 16,021. So again, I am saying something that somebody wants to hear, and that makes it all the better. So screw the ones that think that, people don't see things or comprehend things, the way I do. They want to hear my voice. They want to hear from me. Okay? They absolutely want to hear from me. So anyway, 16,021 and growing, baby. 16,021 and growing. So anyway, I love my community. I do appreciate you guys to the fullest. Don't ever, ever, ever think that I take this for granted, because I do not. I do not take this for granted at all. And I know I will not be able to have a channel without my supporters, without my subscribers, without my supporters, really, because you could be a subscriber and don't be a supporter. So without my supporters, so I appreciate you guys, okay? She said, I might start a page and complain about it more. You might be monetized in a week too, girl. You might make some change. You know what I'm saying? If you start a channel and just complain about me, just go over there and be like, Amore is evil. Amore is the devil. Amore is a cult leader. Amore is horrible. I can't stand Amora. I'm gonna talk about Amora on my channel so I can make some money. She said, Amora, check out what TMZ posted about David and Celeste. Ooh, what did they say? What did they say? Let's see what they said about David and Celeste. They keep saying he is to be charged, but when? Let's see what they said.
David case in the murder of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Now, we released a video about a week ago giving you guys an update. A lot of people in the comments thought that this was more of a recap than an update. We think we gave you guys a lot of updates, but feel free to dispute that in the comments. For those who didn't see the video, I'll give you a quick recap right now. We spoke about Robert Morgenroth, who is the general manager of Mogul Vision, which is David's music label. He was also the president of Zara Brothers Travel LLC. Now, we spoke about his testimony before the grand jury in the courtroom. We have some producers who were in the hallway outside of that courtroom who caught some conversation between Morgenroth and his lawyer. Morgenroth told his lawyer that the judge inside of that courtroom was questioning him on why he didn't call the police. Now, we can only guess what the judge was asking him about, but we can conjecture that it was Celeste Rivas and why he didn't call the police regarding something that had to do with the events leading up to her death. Now, what we also want to confirm, which is not the update we want to give you, Robert Morgenroth is a suspect. There is a much bigger update here that I'll get into in a second. We also spoke about an uncooperative witness who was to be arrested due to not showing up for her testimony. We also spoke about David's midnight trip to a highly remote area in Santa Barbara, which is significant because the police classified this as evidence. Now, what that has to do with the murder of Celeste itself, we have no idea, but an interesting topic to note. Now, the update we want to give today marks a significant turning point in the death of Celeste Rivas. We think it's the biggest update that we've given yet. Now, this update is regarding the grand jury. Now, about a month ago, we here at TMZ reported that this was an investigative grand jury to uncover unknown facts, to identify suspects and also identify a potential crime in this case. Now, investigative grand juries can be useful to subpoena uncooperative witnesses and force them to testify in front of the grand jury. The public hated the idea of an investigative grand jury because an investigative grand jury carries the connotation that they aren't clear on who committed the murder or what crime was committed exactly. Today, however, we've learned that this was not an investigative grand jury. This was a grand jury, period. And that is pretty significant because a grand jury hands down indictments, where an investigative grand jury does not. And we've been told by multiple sources that authorities and the prosecutor, Beth Silverman, believes that David was involved in Celeste Rivas' death. So what does this mean for David? Well, it likely means that he is going to be indicted on the murder of Celeste Rivas. We don't know what the charges are going to be exactly. However, we do think that this is going to be a significant turning point, like I said earlier, in the case. We have people down there around the courtroom who have overheard people in the hallways talking about how they're going to hear witnesses in February of next year. So don't expect an indictment to be handed out straight away, but still a very significant piece of news regarding the case.
Wow.
Guys, my name is Jackson Buhai. Let me know what you want to hear.
Oh, wow. So that Joker is about to go to jail. And the thing about it is, if an indictment is coming down about this or whatever, even it sounds like it may not have been intentional, but to hear that the judge said, why didn't you call the police? So it could have been an overdose or whatever, and he may have tampered with the body or something or whatever, like try to chop it up or whatever. So I'll be interesting to know what the charges is going to be. It may just be tampering with the corpse, but that's sad, man, because he became famous and started making money overnight. And now it's like his whole life, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much time you can get from like tampering with a body or a corpse. I will have to look at that. He's in Texas or California. I think California. But I will have to look and see how much time that can get. But I don't know. Damn, that's crazy though. That's crazy. But what I don't think is that they will be able to prove that him and Celeste had sexual intercourse. So I don't know if they'll be able to get him on statutory rape. Because you got to be able to prove it. And unless there's video footage or her talking about it in her phone, like, oh, I really had a good time with you last night or something like that, then they're not going to be able to prove that they had a sexual relationship. It'll be his word against just his word, She said, Amore, you finna have them hollering, showing your back office. Oh, for real? They'll be okay. They know I was trying to reach 105. I did it though. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hold on. Let me put it on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is for them. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. We team up. We did it. Let's hear it again. Hey, 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 hey. We did it. 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 We found 100 keys in red boxes today. Get all the packs. Hooray! Yeah, baby. Yeah, we did it. One more time. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Team up. We did it. We did it. We found 100 keys in red Hooray! We did it! 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 Hooray! Listen, hey Tammy. Hey girl, we did it! We did it! Listen, Dora the Explorer said we did it. Listen, they're gonna be like, oh, elementary grown ass mutt over there. Anyway, shy bye. She said, okay, window lickers, put your arts and crafts away and get ready for dismissal from Miss Amora's class. Okay, girl, we did it. We did it. Listen. She said, baby, I see why these other people hating on you. Keep doing your damn thing. Okay, girl. Yes, I am, baby. Yes, I am. We're going to keep on. We're going to keep on rolling, baby. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling. But no, seriously, I do appreciate you guys. But I'm about to get off because the girl that been on here for 3 hours. Now, if anything come down the pipe, I'll be back. But if not, I'm going to just chill for the rest of the day. It's almost 7 o'clock. I don't know what y'all gonna do for the rest of the day. Y'all leaving outside the gate or what, baby? Are y'all leaving outside the gate? I know some people probably got to go catch the beginning of this live. Please do so. Give your girls some views, some watch hours, because you know views don't mean shit. It's the watch hours, baby. Y'all better know it. I'm teaching y'all something. It's the watch hours, honey. So anyway, y'all hit that thumbs up button for your girl, and also if you have not subscribed to my channel or become a member, you can join our family by becoming a member. On the front of the page, it says join. You can become a member. That is an investment into my channel. Or you could just hit subscribe. That also helps as well. Okay. So become a part of the family, if you will. Appreciate you. Let me give those thanks that blessed me on this live stream. Thank you, Barbara King. Appreciate you. She said the only person I'm giving super chats to is Amora. Ooh, baby. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about that for a minute. Somebody made the comment saying that I brushed over because I think I was reading something else. But Candy, did you hear that comment? Somebody said the reason why I didn't take justice for Romeca's side because I didn't want to share my super chats. Who am I supposed to be sharing super chats with? I need to know who said that. Y'all tell me which blogger in the comments said that dumbass shit. The reason why I didn't do justice for Romeca because I didn't want to share super chats. What? That sounds about as dumb as ABC and NBC saying I don't want to report on that because I don't want to share money, the money they get from the advertisement. Man, get the F out of here. She didn't want to share super chats. Y'all got to tell me who said that so I can poke fun at their asses. Anyway, thank you, Barbara Clark. Thank you, S. Gum and Bonita. Bonita said, we know it's facts over feelings over here, and they mad. Yep, and they gonna stay mad. Thank you, Bonita, baby. Thank you, Lashina. They can't silence the goat and cannot and will not at all. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Lisa, and the Cult Jam. She said they hate the fact that you educate these illiterate folks and open up some eyes. Exactly. And they don't like that at all. They like, oh no. Oh no, she over there changing the minds. She over there speaking facts and changing people's minds. We want them to stay stuck and dumb, you know. So thank you, baby. Thank you, Niecy girl. Facts over feelings all day, every day. Thank you, Joanne. She said, don't you dare shut up and won't. Thank you, Candy girl. She said, what's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Hey. She said, we've been waiting on the best analyzer to do it ever, to ever do it. Let's respect her channel and show some love by sending a super chat. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Thank you, D. Lewis, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Totally T. So what about all that stuff they post and said about Carlos? And he's a witness as well. Yeah, because they think they can do shit and get away with it because they travel in this little group type thing or whatever. They like, oh, it doesn't matter if we do some fucked up shit. We're going to all agree with each other and ain't nobody going to out each other. And we just going to look all goofy together. So yeah, let's just, that's why they want to stick in their little group. Yeah, they do dumb shit. I ain't even going to say dumb. They do stuff that's questionable, but don't say shit about it, right? Anyway, fuck them folks. And you don't hear us over here crying. Let's call the FBI, the CIA, the MIA, the TIA. Let's call them, y'all. Thank you, Candy Girl. She said social media merged people from all walks of life into one space without the maturity, discipline, and emotional intelligence required to coexist. Yeah, social media did do that now. Social media did do that now. Thank you, baby. 4 children and 2 grand. Some years ago, a 12-year-old girl was shot and killed after school by another student. After investigating, it came out that she was bullying middle school. She was bullied. Was she bullied in middle school or she was bullying middle school? Which one? Damn, that's sad. Thank you, 4 children, 2 grand. Thank you, S Gum. Life is a choice we make. Sure is. Things that we do is our choice, you know? Unless we're forced to do something, right? Thank you, Candy Girl. Everybody, Amore, everybody with veneer teeth looks like that. Everybody with veneer teeth looks like that. Well, baby, I think I'm gonna keep mine as long as I can. You hear me? I'm gonna be 70 years old with these teeth in my mouth. You hear me? Cause baby, I'd rather get all mine snatched out and let them do individual implants in my mouth if I gotta do it, 6 months at a time or something. You know what I mean? So anyway, thank you, girl. And then thank you, Tamira. She said, just sending some love since I've been in and out. Thank you, girl. Appreciate the love shown on this channel. She said, not Dora music, girl, Dora music. You hear me? We did it. We did it. We did it. That's another reason why they hate me, because I'm gonna make sure I make y'all smile. We're gonna be entertained over here. You hear me? We definitely gonna be entertained, but we're gonna be entertained with the facts, baby. You hear me? With logic. Okay. Anyway, she said that came from he's been mad because he has to share his super chats with Q now that he has become a Romeca supporter. Oh, wait a minute. So Keys said that? He's mad because he had to share his super chats with Q. Wait a minute. Keys said the reason why I don't support Romeca because I don't want to share my super chats. Did Keys? She said yes. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Keys don't even know me. Shut the fuck up for real. Oh my god. That talker don't even know me. Child, you know the thing about this, I don't even entertain him. I don't even go over there and listen to him. I don't even know what that man even talking about on his channel. I went over there like maybe, I don't know if I have to be realistic, maybe 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 or 7 at most. Child, I stopped going over there. I was like, that joker is a whole joke. He's a whole joke. You know, I'm like, I'm not about to go over there. She said, don't argue with Key's ass. Oh, girl, don't worry. I'm not, child, because he a child too. If I'm not mistaken, somebody said he in his damn 30s. I was like, damn, what in the world? Anyway, honey, bye. Child, I'm not about to argue with that dude. She said, I didn't hear that from Keys. I don't know if Keys said it or not, baby, but if he did, oh, damn well. Talking about I'm not Team Romeca because I don't want to have to share my super chats. To share the super chats mean that I would have to share supporters. We done already done that, done that, and hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, I love y'all. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, and your girl is about to be out of here. I'm about to go get me something to eat for real. And then just chill and relax for the rest of the evening. But I don't know if something pop off, I might be back. We'll see. Hey, right quick though, before I leave, what y'all think about Sierra saying that God gonna send her man one day? Do y'all think she said that because old girl got engaged? Man, I think Sierra wanted to cry. I think Sierra is upset. What y'all think? Because girl, Sierra looked like she wanted to break down and cry. She can't believe her baby daddy that she thought loved her so much is about to wipe somebody else up, baby. Anyway, man, Sierra said, God gonna send me my husband, but I just got to get me together first. Girl, I'm not going to doubt what God can do because we know that God can do many things, right? Many, many, many things. But, ooh, child, that's a whole, that's a push right there. She said that she feel that God is going to send her Boaz, honey. He's going to send her man. Baby, ooh, I don't know, y'all. We'll just have to see. She said her priorities are screwed up. Well, she said she want to get herself together before she get a man. She did say that. She said life is kicking Sierra ass seriously. It is. Sierra look rough. Her voice was trembling and all. She hurt her girl. I thought it was just me. She looked like and sounded like she wanted to straight up ass cry. She better stay offline in her damn feelings. She better stay offline. She said, we support Jenny too. Oh yeah, we definitely support Jenny. We definitely support Jenny. She said, child must be broke ass. Listen. She was about to straight up cry. She said, Sierra is in a fetal position. She's like, how can you ask this girl to marry you? And we've been together for 5 years or 6 or however long they was together. She is salty. But I don't know, y'all. I would be too. If a man that I spent 5 years with did not wife me up and then he got with somebody else and wiped them up, oh yeah, I'm going to feel some type of way too. Now, I don't know if I'm going to come on social media cutting the food, but I am going to feel some type of way. You know what I mean? Especially if he broke up with me. One more thing before we go off. Somebody had put something in my inbox. It's Latoya. She went off on her stepmama over some beneficiary money or insurance money or something like that. Did she go off on her stepmama for money? I heard that she went off on her daddy late wife for that check. They mad because they trying to figure out who that check gonna go to. Did I hear that correctly? Why are they fight? Why do people do that? Why do people like we probably need to do a whole nother live? Y'all, why do people get into it and want to cuss each other out after the damn funeral? Why people be fighting over this damn insurance money? Child, we might have to do a whole nother live because I just need to know. I need to know who the money belongs to. And they bring it to social media. That's what I don't understand. Why come on social media and talk about something that happened just between like family? What's social media supposed to do? She said her post stated that Toya is the beneficiary. So she said that she's the beneficiary, but somebody trying to keep the money from her. Okay, I get that, right? But let me just say this though. How is social media supposed to help? Is there something that we can do on social media that can help her get the money? The wife KI the dad by giving him excess amount of morphine. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. Who said that the wife KI the dad? Lord Jesus. Hold on. Are we just making up a allegation or did she say that? Oh, Lord, say it ain't so. Did she say it? She said, now, Maury, you're going to have to listen to her live. Okay, I'm going to have to listen to her live. Not right now, though. We'll come back. Hey, we might, if ain't nobody live by 9 o'clock, I'll come back and we will listen to Toya's live and break it down. We will break her live down and find out what happened to the money. And did the wife KI the daddy? Because damn, there's some strong allegations right there. She said it was more to that story. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to listen to the live. I have not listened to the live, y'all. She said, yeah, more, you got to listen to the live. Okay, I'm going to have to listen to the live. All I heard was somebody said that Toya said her stepmama is trying to steal the money that was rightfully hers or supposed to have went to her or something like that. And the stepmama saying, fuck them children, fuck them kids. Y'all ain't getting it or something like that. But, you know, unless it's spelled out, we're going to talk about it, y'all. We're going to talk about it because if I'm not mistaken, unless it's spelled out in a will or something, everything goes to the wife anyway. And then she has to make the decision what she wants the kids to have, unless it's in a will, because them children grown as fuck. Anyway, child, we might have to come back. We might have to come back in a couple of hours and watch the live to find out why are the family fighting over the insurance money and how much was it? Was it a lot? All right, y'all, we're going to have to come in. And why the brothers, they ain't fighting? Oh, Lord Jesus. We're going to have to find out who the money belongs to She said the wife cannot control how much morphine was given. She said, yes, I need to hear it. I thought she was friends with the wife. I did too. Oh, that was her stepmama. Wait a minute. Ain't it her stepmama? She said that's absolutely not true. If Toya is the beneficiary, it's hers, and she's the only one that have access to it. Ooh, like I said, I gotta read the I gotta listen to the live and see if what was told to me is factual. You know what I'm saying? She said it was two policies. Toya policy got denied, and the stepmama then wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The stepmama policy didn't get denied, but hers did. Maybe she just did it wrong. Oh Lord Jesus. Let me go listen. I am gonna go listen to this live, y'all. Okay. This is about to be funny. I got to blog about this because this shit gonna be funny. We're gonna do a whole nother video. Who gets the money when I'm in need? She said, yes or more. Watch the live. I'm going to watch the live. I promise y'all I'm going to watch the live unless she take it down. But I heard she came to social media. I'm just trying to figure out what the social media is supposed to do to get her that money. The stepmama done got Toya. What? Oh. Hold on, y'all. Let me say it live just in case she take this joker down. Hold on. Just in case she takes it down, let me go save it right quick because you know people change their mind. They be one to expose and then they change their mind and be like, all right, I'm not mad no more. I'm delivered. Hold on. She said it's not funny, Mr. Moore. It's not funny. What she said is not funny. What is it if it's not funny? Is it sad? Are we supposed to be sad that they come into social media and arguing over insurance money? All right, I got the video. She said it's not funny, Mr. Moore. It's not. Is it sad? Is it a sad story? If Toya got denied, she lied about his health, or it didn't age. Toya policy got denied because he didn't have it, but for 3 months, and it was accidental death policy. Oh, she only had the policy for 3 months. What she thought she was on? Anyway, y'all, if y'all don't want to hear me laugh about it, y'all better not show back up because I think I'm gonna laugh about this shit. I'm for real, y'all. It sounds funny to me. She only had the policy for 3 months. How much, girl? Let me listen to the live. I need to know how much it was. I don't know. It sounds funny to me, y'all. She said you need to watch it to understand. Okay, I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it. All right. I'm gonna go watch it. All right. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna try not to laugh. And I'm just gonna go watch it. She said you gotta watch it more. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I mean, am I gonna cry? Y'all sound like I'm gonna cry. She said accidental death policy, and it ain't no accident. It's not gonna pay. Oh, wait a minute. It was an accidental policy. Lord Jesus. Hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all, let me go listen to the live, y'all. Let me listen to the live so I know what's going on. She said it's actually sad if things happen like she said. Well, let me listen to what she said. Hey, big sis. Let me listen to what she said, y'all. Let me listen. I have so many questions. J-Lu, I have so many questions too. She said, why wait 3 months before he died to get a policy? Even if it wasn't an accident, the policy is not enough. She said, call me. Oh, you got the scoop? Okay, I will. Okay, I'm gonna listen, y'all. I'm gonna listen to the live. But all right, y'all. If it ain't funny, then I take my laughs back. But if it's funny, listen, I'm gonna laugh, y'all. All right. But it's just I don't understand why people bring this shit to the internet. I don't think you're going to laugh about it, Mr. Moore. Oh, is it sad? Oh shit. Now hold on. Did she cry? I don't see her crying. I'm fast forwarding. I don't see her crying. But I'm just trying to figure out she said yes, she cried. Oh, she did. I'm just trying to figure out why Anyway, I just have to see it. She said, Amora, come back, please. Let me listen to the live first. And then, okay, you know she cried. Okay, so she cried, so it ain't going to be funny. All right, let me listen to the live, y'all. Somebody put it in my inbox and said that she was live and was going off on her stepmama. She said her dad is out for her and the kids. Oh, her daddy gave it to her and the kids. Okay. Well, let me listen to it and I'll come back live. But those that missed this live, go back to the beginning so I can get my watch hours, please. And thank you. Okay. All right. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Hit that thumbs up button on the way out, y'all. I'll talk to y'all in a few. Bye, y'all.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Jay! She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there. About
She kept
bad.
talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be wanting to listen on damn body.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our